Good though. What's good, people? I already see the title, so Ghost, what's good, my boy? You caught one. What's good with you? I know people be wanting to turn my camera on because people be trying to check me out and shit, you know? They be trying to say fuck but for the rip, my boy said hell but for the rip. MP, the B-Day twin, man. You know, happy belated too, man. If I didn't get to catch you that day, April 27th, I believe, is your birthday too, bro. Oh, they finally gave you a notification. I wonder how many people they be doing that to, yo. They really be doing that to the people like that, man. Be dropping the notice. Listen to you, silly. What's good, fellas? Y'all see by the title of the video, man. It's a few things to talk about. For sure, man. Yes, sir. Hope you enjoyed your day, brother. Now you already know you got another brother over this way. Terry, what's good, bro? Appreciate y'all stopping through. Ghost, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, you know what? I did like a 3-hour stream with the fellas. I was here with y'all. or I was online. I did like a 3-hour, three and some change. So I definitely did what I wanted to be doing for the day. I was straight. Definitely was straight, man. Ghost. I'm with Ghost, fuck, bud. It's crazy. Hey, Ghost, that's what my dog name. Well, I had a dog named Ghostface. Let me see if I got that picture. I got one picture of him still, man. Man, I've been telling y'all about this nigga KEYSHAWN ego. Watch that be his demise. Hey, let's talk about it. Go see, so you know right where I'm going. And it's respect to KEYSHAWN because I like him. I like dude. I like bruh. You know what I'm saying? He nice. And I feel like as long as he just, allow himself to grow. You know what I'm saying? Don't jump the gun. And why I put clout chasing by his name is because you just was on record, calling out Tank Davis, man. And if we being honest, like now maybe from an ego standpoint, like you saying, Ghost, maybe if he got the opportunity, he might jump in there with Tank, being just young and naive and not knowing no better, thinking maybe he sparred him or maybe he think, you know what I mean, that he got a shot at beating him. But my reason for calling it clout chasing, because let's be real, you think your promoter, which is Bob Arum, you think he putting you in there with Tank with only 5 fights? You 5 fights in, bro. 5 fights in. Ain't no way he putting you in there with Tank right now. Some putting the wrong names in his mouth, and Bob doing what Bob do, using other fighters' name to promote the match made in heaven, a delusional cat with a vampire. That's 100% fact, bro. That's what I'm saying. And that's what I say is Bob Arum using his fighter to clout chase. Because KEYSHAWN, out his own mouth, he said, about fighting Tank. And I'm just like, let's be realistic, man. You 5 fights in and people like you, but that's how you start turning the fans off with these unrealistic call outs and start looking like clout chasing. Everybody want to fight Tank, but do they really want to fight Tank? They say they want to fight him, but do they really want to fight him? And I just think it's talk. Then Bob Arum also used you to say that you going to Australia to potentially face the winner out of HANEY and KAMBOSOS. Hey, come on, bro. Who you lying to? Hey, you ain't no fucking way. You're not putting them in neither of those fights either, bro. G5 super chat. Appreciate you, bro. 100%. Appreciate you. Salute, my bro. Just doing the chat, fam. You already know, bro. Salute to you, man. Appreciate you. What's good, T? What's good, my guy? Appreciate all y'all stopping through. But yeah, man, let's be real, man. And I like KEYSHAWN, like I said, but you're not getting put in there with no Tank, and they using the wrong names. It's not even realistic. I get it. You was just in there with somebody that was 18-1. Respect to you. You did what you had to do. You know what I mean? But Tank and HANEY, that's a whole different level, man. I just don't think right now they willing to put you in there with those dudes. He was having an issue with the dude he just fought for a minute. What Tank gonna do to him? That's exactly my point. You talking, that shit sound good, man, but I feel Tank, and that's why I said, you know, by his name, you know, public enemy number one. Like every time he said it, every time he turned around, another whack boxer got his name in his mouth. And like my bro T was saying, he was talking to everybody that been mentioning his name, but specifically around the time that tweet or whatever it was, like that statement came out, I know Regis was like on record for saying he had knocked Tank out or something. And I know he been doing that for a minute, and that shit getting a little corny too. You know what I'm saying? I'm with him. Stormy B, appreciate you, bro. Daryl, appreciate you, bro. Stop, appreciate y'all good brothers for sliding through. Coming to kick it with your boy. But yeah, man. He's showing, man, he got to pump his brakes a little bit, yo. I like him. I think he's talented, he's skilled, but you not, well, let's be real. With 5 fights, Bob Arum is talking a good one. He not putting you in there with no Tank Davis. Dude, Tank will hurt you simply because you just don't have the experience. Like, you just don't. You don't go from whatever that dude name was that you just fought to Tank Davis. And we know that. You don't go from that dude you just fought to Devin Haney. Let's be real, man. Let's be real about it. He not doing it. Tank really turned into a fluid type dude. Everyone got something to say about the bro. That's a fact, bro. Every time you turn around, I'm with him 100%. And he seemed to be annoyed by it. And I hope after this Rolly fight, he just start applying pressure, man. Everybody that keep putting his name in their mouth, he just need to start applying pressure, man. Just start punching on people. I mean, they gonna have a hard time with that dude. I think he ready. Just do. I not KEYSHAWN for Tank. You saying? Yo, throw him in. Yeah, we ain't protecting no fighters. I get you with that approach, yeah. But I'm just saying for KEYSHAWN, is he serious, or you know what I mean? Did he just try to do what he just did, get us to talk about it? Because he damn sure got me talking today, bro. He got me talking. Devin more realistic, yeah, I think so too. Than a Tank Davis fight. Tank ain't playing with y'all. You better make sure you got all your shit in order before you get in there with that man playing. Because he coming to hurt you. Put him in there with Martin. Frank Martin. Damn, that'd be a good one too, man. And yeah, I love to see that. I love to see it. But that's what I'm saying is once you start calling for the top names, now it's no more like you put yourself out there. It's like it ain't no more. You know what I mean? You gotta stand on it. Like it ain't no more. You not ready and you can't fight somebody now. Once you put Tank name in your mouth, that's as big as it get right now for somebody like you. Like, and you calling out the top dog. So, and then you allowing Bob Arum to use your name and attach it to the Haney and KAMBOSOS situation. When that man daring to be great, man, he chasing greatness, and it's like you gonna allow Bob Arum to turn the people off you. You know what I'm saying? Being unrealistic. Tank is a career suicide movie. That's facts. He will never be the same after that Tank time. And that's what they need to understand. That shit different with him. Yeah, I don't care what sparring fucking session that y'all had that's making y'all that confident. Y'all sadly mistaken if you thinking you gonna get in there with Tank and he ain't gonna give you a tough time. That dude you was just fighting gave you, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He made you work a little bit. You know what I mean? That was your first 8-rounder, and you think you're going to go from your first 8-rounder to Tank, dude? You talking crazy. You sound crazy. Salute just doing the family in the chat. Smash the like. I appreciate you, St. Louis. Appreciate you, my good brother. Sliding through with your boy. But yeah, man. I could see Bob using him to get the belts back from Devin because Devin going to beat the shit out of Lone or TL. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's a fact. I think Dev will smash on one of them dudes, too. Get the belts back. Yeah. We gonna see, man. I think it's interesting what's gonna play out. Like I said, I like KEYSHAWN Johnson, but I don't. He's straddling that line. He got to be very careful, you know, between cocky and confidence. And for you to just yell out, you go from yelling out Tank name, and then you know, he kind of allowed Bob to say, you know, you was gonna go over there because you looking to fight one of them. So it's like, which one are you really doing? And that's why I know it's bullshit. You can't have it all. Can't fight everybody. You gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta pick which way you gonna go. I'm with it though, my God. He fought a title, fighting his third fight, and his name is Pack, so let's go. Yeah, I mean, basically what you saying, Ghost, is we ain't protecting these fighters, and I'm with you. I'm with that. Why protect them? I mean, if they really ready for it, then throw them in there, because we ain't protecting nobody. Especially if they saying they want that smoke, then go and get it. Davis was up there capping, Mr. Malibu, most wanted. That was a cringe. I mean, that's what I'm saying. He hunched his shoulders as if to say, yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm going over there to, you know what I mean? Like, which way you going, bro? To see Bob feeling like KEYSHAWN got the best chance. Yeah, I could agree with that for sure. For sure. Maybe he is confident enough in him right now to throw him in there, but we gonna see, because right now it's damn sure seeming like y'all attaching y'all names to these fighters to build a fake buzz when your performances and the way you carrying yourself gonna take care of that for you. You don't gotta attach your name to no other fighter to, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't understand the strategy. I don't get it. Gave him Devin, that's gonna be a boxing school, but he'll eventually be all right. I think it's wrong type of damage to be taken that early. I agree, Ghost, 100%. You do that. I think Morrell different, man. His comfortability in that ring that had a little bit of fight show is different. And that should jump out at you when you watch him. That's one of the first things, aside from the actual skill that he had and his fight style, is he mad comfortable. You never see Morrell look like he uncomfortable in the ring, ever. From the fights that I've seen. Anywhere he's at, regardless if you trying to pressure him, if that's the case, he just never he always comfortable. I think folks are really buying into the KEYSHAWN hype and doing a little too much. He not what they say he is. Yeah, and you know why he not what they say he is? Because, Ghost, I think it's that microwave society. Everything got to happen real fast right now. It's like, nah, bro, build and allow yourself to grow into the fighter that they think you're going to become. But you can't skip the phases, man. You got to actually put in the work. And I know you might feel like you done had some success early, so you feeling good. Like, you know what? I'm ready for everything. And I think that'd be your undoing. I agree with you saying about his ego going to be his demise. Yeah, if they allow it to be. If he don't have no real people to, like, you know what I mean, pull him back from himself, he gonna find himself in trouble, man. You can't just go from, again, whatever that dude name is, I just don't remember off the top of my head. You don't go from that level of competition to Tank or Haney. Like, I don't see it. Like, I don't see how that makes sense. Boots, Morrell, KEYSHAWN, throw him in. Nah, I'm with you, T. Yeah, we ain't protecting the fighters. If they want this smoke, then let them get it. But yeah, that just brings me to my point. That's why I said, is it clout chasing, or are you really looking to pursue a fight with Tank, or did you just throw his name out there because that's the big name? You get what I'm saying? And then you allow Bob to basically say, like, you going over to Australia, that you basically scouting the winner type shit. And Morrell is a dog, man. I believe the difference with Morrell is he fought a 12-rounder in his third fight against a top 10 ranked fighter, KEYSHAWN. Yeah, I'm telling you, and it's just pedigree. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the game, and I'm not saying KEYSHAWN don't have it, but yo, you got a handful of fights. Come on, man. Let you get some more fights first. And I did that fight. I had to go back and see if I could catch little clips and shit and watch the highlights, because I didn't catch that one live. But from what I was hearing, it wasn't impressive early on. People feel like, yo, this dude, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? They felt like that performance was a little boring. Big Baby Anderson, throw him in there. Facts. I'm with you, T. I'm with you. Yeah, that dude definitely ahead of his time, in my opinion. Big Baby Anderson, he's sharp. Nah, he was up kissing ass for that fake Ali grandson, talking about how great of a fighter he is. Yeah, man. Like, see that people need to understand. That's how you turn the supporters off. Because then you start telling us basically we dumb, like we don't know what we seen. Like, all right, we see some potential, we see some shit he do well, but pump the brakes with this. He gonna be great and all. Man, you don't know that. You don't fucking know that. He ain't been challenged yet. He already had a fight where he was getting touched up a little bit a couple fights ago. Now he keep winning. And one thing I think is for sure, he got some crack. You know what I'm saying? He look like he could punch a little bit, but again, is that power gonna look like that against when you start to go up in level? You know what I'm saying? And that just remains to be seen. I truly hope that dude got a good team, and I hope he putting the work in the gym, because he putting a lot of pressure on himself. Keep bringing up your grandfather every chance you get. I don't want to hear no years down the line you want to get out of his shadow or some stupid shit, because you bring him up willingly. There are levels of talent these guys shouldn't try to replicate. Morel's a whole nother level. I agree. I'm just saying that his level of comfortability in the ring is something that I really respect, and it's something that stood out for me. Other than the skills that he had, like, you get what I'm saying? The skill set is one thing, but he just comfortable everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And he dangerous, and he gonna go for it. Frank Martin, throw him in there. Facts, TT or she, like, fuck that. All these niggas, throw him in there. Everybody fight everybody. Shit, y'all want the smoke? Get it. Come get it. Yeah, Morel fought his third fight against the #1 guy in the WBA at the time. He did it with a hand issue and won every single round with ease. That's a fact, he did. That's a different caliber of talent. Now, I understand it's a maturity to his game, Ghost, like that he got that a lot of dudes might not have. You know what I'm saying? Right now, it's a lot of young good fighters. Facts, T. They can fight. Let them fight, I think. Yeah. That's what, and that just brought me back to the point. Like, yeah, we ain't got to protect these dudes. If y'all really want to get in there, get in there. You know what I'm saying? G5, again, appreciate you, bro. Yoda, Wise Crush, my guy, my bro. Dudes' eyes be bigger than their appetite. That's a fact. That is a fact, man. That is a fact. Eyes definitely be bigger than their appetite. And it's like, we ain't trying to stop you from eating, but you better be ready. You know what I mean? You better be ready for that plate, man. When it get delivered to you, you better, you know what I mean? You gotta be on point. I just don't see a promoter throwing you in there. I think he know better. They know what Tank can do. They ain't trying to see one of their little investments, you know what I mean, derailed before he even get 10 fights on him. You could tell KEYSHAWN been training with Bug, because he ain't with the inside fighting at all. And that is where he might want to go get some work from somebody else. Like, it's cool that y'all working with Bud, and I'm pretty sure he making his, y'all learning from him and it's making y'all better. But don't forget that, it's other aspects of the game and there's other people you can learn from. It don't have to just be Bud. You know what I'm saying? I think KEYSHAWN 23, 24, like Devin, like 25. He their age. Yeah, he definitely is. He definitely is their age. For sure. Go. Family. Certain guys, I think, just ready, whether they win or not. They got a chance. Yeah. I respect that too. For sure. Like, they feel like they ready, and it's like, based on their skill sets, we could understand why they, I get it. You confident, but it's like, well, I guess you ready to lose and you don't care. I can respect it if you serious about it. Like, that's what I'm saying. And the reason I had, again, like, I put the little clout chasing with the question mark because of the names and in the time frame you mentioned them was too close together. You can't literally be about to fight both of these dudes. Like, which way you trying to go? Is it the Tank route you trying to go, which I think is not smart? Or is it the Devin Haney and KAMBOSOS winner route that you trying to go? You know what I'm saying? Appreciate you, bro. Salute to you. I mean, Crush. Pardon me. So, you already know. Yeah, Dev, like 23. Yeah, Dev still young. See, St. Louis. They about the same age. That's a fact. He's struggling with niggas who he's supposed to walk through. The guy he just fought got smoked by a low 300 fighter before KEYSHAWN. See, that's what I'm saying. So, yeah, man, that's all I'm saying. Just pump your brakes a little bit. One left hook on the chin will change all that, man. He still had fact story, man. And who better to land? Who got one of the craziest left hands? And he gonna call a man out. That's damn near decapitating shit in the ring, man. Tank the left, and he was getting hit, from what I hear, over and over with the same punch or something like that. What was it? A hook or whatever it was. It's a fact. If he wants it. Yeah, let's see it. That's all I'm saying. Long as they keeping it a buck. You know what I'm saying? They keep it at a buck. And they really serious about this shit. Then cool. You know what I'm saying? I got you. Yeah, I got you, T. I got you, Stormy, right now, bro. That's why I got my phone out, so I could get you right. Word, man. Yeah, man. These dudes really serious. Yeah, Stormy definitely OG. Appreciate all y'all stopping through. For real. I got you right now, bro. Got you. Got you. Tape of him versus Andy Cruz. Andy Cruz outclassed him at every level, especially on the inside. Yeah, and that is telling because, I mean, I get that's the amateurs, but that dude, I think, was able to beat KEYSHAWN, was it 4 times? I think he beat KEYSHAWN 4 times, yo. So it's like, that ain't no fluke. That man beat you 4 times. That's real. He was catching his ass. I let him eat. Yeah, we just warning him that dish way spicy and it's fat. St. Louis, I like that one. Facts. Let him eat. We ain't trying to stop y'all from eating, but you know, just let you know your dish gonna come with some things, some spice to it, man. Son of God, appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. Yeah, Dev 23, younger than bro. Yeah, that's crazy. In 2 fights, y'all. KEYSHAWN versus Devin could damn well happen, is all I'm saying. Yeah, man. And definitely when you asking for it, like we saying, cause I think we're in agreement like that. We ain't protecting y'all. Y'all want to fight that bad? Cool. Go ahead. Go for it. Go good Charles. Devin Haney like 4 months older than KEYSHAWN. Okay. So I watched it while the Olympics was going. He did show levels, to be fair. Davis did hurt him, but he couldn't close the show. Once Cruz recovered, it was over. Yeah, Cruz is on that boy ass, man. Morrell, Dev, and KEYSHAWN all the same age, yeah. Appreciate you, Monica. Salute to the queen, Monica. That Olympic match was with an injury. He touched him in 1 round. And after he did, Cruz pulled the Mayweather and started styling on dude and didn't get touched again. yeah, Cruz, man. Cruz was on his ass, man. And like I said, I think he got 4 wins over him. KEYSHAWN kid in his career early messing with Tank. Nah, I really think so. Morrell, a whole different level. Yeah, you don't want to go in no fight like that early and you ain't properly touched yourself. You get what I'm saying? And that's my whole thing. I get it. You want to go for yours. But you got to just be smart about it. You know what I'm saying? Just don't be young and eager and too eager, overly eager, and then you get in there and get your ass hurt. On some Mayweather Mosley Jr. type shit. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, brothers. I think he just wanted us to know he will fight Tank. Devin might actually be down. Like, yeah, and that's cool. And it's like that's cool. As long as they create some context around it. DP, appreciate you, bro. It's like, give us some context. Like, we get it. Like, you got heart, and I guess you believe in yourself. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Have a call. I'll be back out. No doubt, Monica. 4 times, and he did him worse every single time. So at one time, Cruz used just one hand to beat him and start dancing mid-fight. Yeah, that's crazy. He just had that man numbered, man. He just straight up. He didn't even ask for Devin. Bob said that. And yeah, that's what I'm saying. So that's why my question, like, is Bob Arum using KEYSHAWN Davis the clout chase as well? That's why I wasn't fully placing it on him. You get what I'm saying? Like, I know Bob, you over there, you trying to make it sound good, bro. Like, you know you ain't putting your man in there with no damn, know what I'm saying? With no motherfucking Tank or no Devin Haney winner of them. Like, it's just so early for that. And it's like, ain't he gonna be tied up for at least, because the way I see it, Devin Haney is gonna win. I get it, he over there in Australia. I think his levels, I think he gonna separate enough in that fight to be able to get a decision if need be. You know what I'm saying? But he gonna be tied up for a while, so it don't really make sense for nobody to be talking about fighting him until he at least get the KAMBOSOS fights out the way. He at least got to get them Jones out the way before he could fight anybody. I think Bob really wants to Shakur versus Devin. We see, yeah, he probably do. I know people asking for that after Saturday too, and I was reading that post from that silly ass dude that said, he basically was calling Shakur basic, saying that combination he be throwing with the jab, some shit he was saying. And like I said, that man got 1 life, because ain't nobody trying to hear that dumb shit. That boy down there pitched the shutout, and the only thing you could say after, and that be my issue with people, like, is you could critique a person, but give them their flowers first, give them their just due first, give them the credit that they deserve for the fight that they just won handily, and then slip in your little critique if that's what you want to do. But god damn, don't just jump right into critiquing a motherfucker that dominated somebody that was shutting people lights out. Let's call it what it is. We let these young dudes fight. Ryo, Mark, KEYSHAWN, Devin, Tank, Shakur later. Whew. Man, that's a list of names right there, man. I'm telling you, all these dudes talented, yo. All of them. It's gonna be fun if these dudes all start fighting each other. Ryo versus Isak Cruz is the fight that they make right now too. You know what, Ghost? I was asking a question. What do you think? Like, is they moving in that direction? Why I say that? Because they was both on that card together, wasn't they? When they fights, like they was both on that card, Isaac Cruz and El Rayo. So I think that'd be a good fight. But Pete, you know what fight I did? I screenshotted it and shit. I'm gonna post about it because he said it. He did say it out of his mouth. De La Hoya is claiming that him and Ryan Garcia is, about to sit down and discuss his future and the next opponent. But, you hear from Lion Ryan, he's saying like the fans gonna love his next opponent. So my thing is, for you, that's a bold statement. You telling us what we gonna love. So right off the bat, I get to think, if we gonna love it, it can't be that dude Maxie Hughes that they was talking about you fighting. Don't nobody want to see that shit. I don't even know who that dude is. I just seen the name attached to yours because he from the UK and that was somebody that you were supposed to fight. Nobody wants to see that. So if you being serious and you ain't on no bullshit and you saying it's gonna be something that people love, I could see it being Pitbull Cruz. That's the only thing that makes sense that we love in terms of, I'd love to see your ass in there with Pitbull Cruz. You're damn right, because I think it'll hurt you. And I think it'll be a legit test. So, you beat him, I'll definitely have a lot more respect for Ryan and his game. Yeah, El Ryo versus Pitbull. See, you want Ryo on Pitbull. Shit. Y'all trying to get that shit, Cruz, too. Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind. That goes, damn. We said the same. Yeah, y'all on the same type of time in here. So alive. Facts. They moving in that direction because PBC wants to make a Mexican versus Mexican card. Yeah, I wouldn't deny that. Cat Oscar high. fresh off one too. Peep how they putting Ryo on. All the big undercards are trying to build a star out of that guy. I think so too, yo. I think so too. And I think as long as he continue to learn what he's showing the ability to do, I think he'd be all right. Rose, appreciate you, bro, for stopping through Ryan fighting Linares. That's not an opponent that we love. We just seen Linares was winning the fight and got fucking stopped. I don't got no more faith in that dude. All them fights and shit done caught up to him. I don't want to see Linares no more. I think he's seen his better days because he was winning that fight and got caught and stopped. Like, nah, fuck that. I don't want to see that dude in there. But I wouldn't put it past them putting Ryan in there with him because he definitely looking like the worst version of himself right now. And it's like, these dudes punch resistance be a motherfucker. They be getting took out. Donnie Q, appreciate you, bro. Ryan about to fight Gamboa. Yeah, for real, right? But he talking about we'll love it. So like I said, I just got to thinking, like, if we gonna love it, that's a bold statement, bro. You must gonna fight somebody that we wanted to see you fight. And fucking Gamboa, that ain't it. I don't care to see him no more. His best days is behind him. He did his thing. The way Pitbull Cruz, just little man, that boy, man, punched him around the ring like that. Hell no. I don't need to see his ass no more, bro. Ever since Ryo sent Tio to the shadow realm, they've been pushing Ryo. I could see Ryo versus Cruz 2023. Yeah, I was thinking that's probably why they put them on the same card together. You know what I'm saying? To kind of start creating some buzz towards that. But shit, if he fight that'd be a good ass fight. But if Pitbull fight Ryan Garcia, shit, I wouldn't be mad at that either. Maxie Hughes a dude, trap endorse, so you know what's up. Oh yeah, fuck Maxie Hughes. No disrespect, but fuck that nigga, man. KEYSHAWN versus Ryan. Now that right there, being that Ryan keep that chin in the air, man, he relied too much on his athleticism and shit. I think he'd be in trouble. I think KEYSHAWN would take his ass out. Trust me, we won't love who Ryan is fighting next. Yeah, especially if it ain't somebody that we've been calling for. You get what I'm saying? Like, I just don't see a Gamboa, like, because y'all already pulled that Manuel Tago or To-Go type shit out of nowhere. I don't know where that dude came from. And we probably will never see that dude fight again in life. Like, that's how real it is. Ryo Stewart probably also. Putting that much energy into Ryo walked 200 miles to make it to David Denny. Damn, bro was sleeping on the streets just so he could train with them. That's crazy. That's dedication right there. I respect him. Linares is burnt toast. Yeah, Crush. I agree. I think he had a great career, man. And I think at this point, everything else is just icing on the cake if he's able to win against these dudes. I think they're going to start feeding him. Bernard's bare minimum, so I'm not surprised. Yeah. And that's not an opponent that we going to love. You get what I'm saying? Like, we just seen him get stopped. Why are we going to love? Because it's you? Like, nah, they done fed Linares to enough. Like, I was cool on him after him and Haney. Like, you know, I ain't need to see no more of that because he's getting older. Jose, appreciate you, bro. Ryan just got a Gatorade deal. He ain't fighting nobody. Oh shit, you know how that is. They didn't line this pocket some more. Yeah, we fuck around and see him to 2023 or some shit. Damn boy up his alley too. Facts. Yeah, St. Louis. Okay to see Ryan unless he fighting Tank or Devin or Antoine Russell. I feel you, Johnny. But I did say like I said, he claimed it's an opponent we gonna love, and we do know that it was some type of talk about him possibly potentially facing Eastside Cruz. So we gonna see. We definitely gonna see. We're gonna see. Damn boy, he needs to retire. He's going to get, facts though. Facts. At this point, at the stage he had in his career, he just risking his life at this point. You know what I mean? You already know boxing dangerous as hell as it is. So, dude, just, you know what I mean? Or maybe Fortuna. He might spend the block back on Fortuna. I wouldn't be too mad at that, but again, I'm going off of what, even though we know his track record, he been lying and shit, but he said we're gonna love it. It better be somebody like that, or he could just go to hell. Yeah, that deal a minute. He must be renewed. Oh yeah, shit, man. He ducked tuna fish. yeah, he want to smoke with Javier, man. So maybe he might spin the block again. I got Fortuna over Ryan. Yeah, man. Ryan just, I'll tell you, man, and this is no slight to him. It's just, I just call it how I see it over here. Y'all know it. I try to be fair. When he can't hurt you the way he want, if his power and speed is not giving him the advantages he want, the fight ends up going the distance, and he look uncomfortable, and he don't look. You know what I'm saying? His performances, they lack. You know what I'm saying? Like, he able to cover that up when he knocks somebody out. You get what I'm saying? But when he don't, you get to see where he flawed at and where he need to improve. You get what I'm saying? And it's fortunately for him, he be in there with a certain level of competition where he could get away with, you know what I mean? The shit that he's not good at, he could have those flaws and still make it out the fight for the unanimous decision victory. Because you in there with somebody that's an opponent that's not really trying to win. Dude, just in there. You know what I'm saying? You see that lefty lady from Cuba? She got skills and she's young. I'm not sure. What's her name? Y'all see Ryan got in the ring with Dame Dollar. He said that nigga from Bay too, so that count as beating Devin. Yeah, right? Foolish ass. Yo, he crazy, right? Ryan, shout out. Maybe it's the Farmer versus Bay winner. Yeah. I mean, shit, who knows? But the way he talking, he's saying we gonna love it. So I was just thinking, like, a lot of people wouldn't really mind seeing him and Pitbull Cruz, because Pitbull is gonna test that chin. I'm telling you, man, he don't knock that dude out early. If he don't get Pitbull within 4, he gonna have a tough time. The reason I say 4, because I just noticed that's like the first quarter of the fight being gone, and usually fighters, if they got gas tank issues, or they, you know, around that time, they usually kind of slow down a little bit. So if he ain't got you out of there or hurt him by then, he might be in trouble. What if they revisit the JoJo Diaz fight? That's a respectful fight. I ain't mad at that. JoJo a dog, you know he gonna come to fight. So I damn sure could respect that. I don't care that he lost to Dev. We knew he was gonna lose to Dev, but we won't. It's not for sure that he'll lose to Ryan Garcia, because two things we know about JoJo Diaz is he tough, got a chin, and he come to fight. You know what I'm saying? Come to fight. I got Farmer over Ryan for real. Nah, me too. Especially if it's Farmer, like, if it's the Farmer that we've been seeing, and not the one against JoJo. That he just didn't fully look like himself, and I think he had some type of issues, because again, he kept blinking and shit. But if it's that dude, you know, before he fought JoJo, like that, how he been fighting like that, yeah, I definitely got him. Russell about Fortuna a little bit. I got farm over him every day. Yeah. JoJo over Ryan. For real too. Yeah, he got that dog in him, and that's how I said again, he gonna have to knock JoJo out. And if you don't get him in that first quarter of the fight, I ain't even giving him the 6 rounds. If you don't get him in 4, I don't think you're gonna get him at all. That JoJo might stop Ryan. Yeah, I'm telling you, but he apply that pressure, he's gonna be on his ass, yo. JoJo smokes Ryan. I think so too. I think he'll beat him. JoJo has no sense of initiative. Ryan will decision. I don't know because Roja just think. I mean, Haney is a different style. He tricky, but he did come forward and he had some success in some spots. And you know, Haney got a much better defense. He's way more responsible defensively than Ryan Garcia. So he was able to have that little success in them rounds. You know what I mean, coming forward and trying to make it a fight a little bit. So I'm saying if Ryan don't crack him early, he'll be in trouble. And I think JoJo be fighting with a slightly bit more sense of urgency because he know what time it is. And I think he'll really go for Ryan. I think he'll really try to get Ryan up out of there. Ryan going to fight an older dude in his next fight. Can smell it, Richard Comey. Shit, that might be dangerous, yo. That might be dangerous. They go play with Comey, he catch him with one of them joints, sleep his ass. That's the wrong dude. You got power, a dude with power, and you like to keep your chin in the air. Good luck not getting knocked out. I wouldn't even be mad at a Richard Comey joint because Richard Comey, tough dude. Again, if Ryan don't get that dude early, and why I say that, because I gotta go look at the record and see where his latest knockout. But this shit's be coming, you know what I mean, earlier usually. If I'm not mistaken, but I gotta double check. I wouldn't be too mad at that. Just put Pitbull and come with the 140s because Ryan can't make 135 or just fight Ryan at Ryan weight, right? 139. Just gonna create him a weight class, huh? I wonder, is that what they doing? I would hope not. That better been like a one-off type of deal, bro. He better be more disciplined than that. But then again, if he outgrew the weight class without being able to really, you know, make some noise in it, he crazy. After Ryan's last performance, I don't see him fight anyone in the top 5 for a minute. He will have 2 or 3 more fights before he fights someone higher ranked. That's a fact. I think so too. But again, like he could just be talking again because this is Ryan Garcia, so we gotta take the shit he say with a grain of salt. That's a good pick. Him or Nakatani. Shit, Nakatani might hurt him. Again, like I think Ryan is a front runner. That's what I'm getting at. Like he carries power carry early, but it's not so much late. You know what I'm saying? And his performance was where he don't knock people out usually be subpar. Just go look at the 3 or 4 fights that he didn't knock somebody out. They don't look like really impressive like that. It'd be like, all right, you beat him, but it's like it's just something about his performances when he don't knock people out, they lack something. JoJo gonna sleep his ass. Campbell dropped me in. JoJo. In fact, JoJo might put hands and feet on that man, yo. How many times did JoJo let Haney, Gary Fortuna, and that one Russian dude get away? How many times did JoJo let Haney, Gary? Yeah. No, I got you, but I think the difference there is Haney got some great feet, so he could move. Gary, JoJo, yeah. And then that one Russian dude. Yeah, nah, I feel you. But I think Ryan, man, him, that inactivity and him not challenging and stuff like that, I think that shit gonna come back to hurt him. I think it'll end up hurting him. Ryan is on his African tour right now. His next 3 fights will be older African fighters. Next one, richer. After that, they will find some undefeated 20-0 dude from somewhere. Hey, Ghost, if they pull Richard Comey out of nowhere, that'd be crazy, yo, for Ryan. But I guess it'll be an opponent that people wouldn't be too mad at because that's a dangerous fight for him. He ain't got the best defense and that chin be in the air. And we know Comey like to punch. Ryan gonna fight Nakatila. Yeah, they scared as hell. They won't dare put that boy in there with Nakatila. I love that. Yeah, go ahead and do it because it's a real challenge. And I love to see it. He fight him, I'll be impressed, especially if he beat him. And just let some old dude from Wakanda go 12 with him. JoJo and 10. In fact, see, pull that man from Wakanda, straight from the Wakanda. Good to hear. Yeah, yo, Elvis, I want to see more of him. Nakatila is the final boss of the African Fighters. Yeah, Nakatila, a dog, man. I like him. He could fight, yo. Facts. Yeah, man, he could fight. He could fight. For real. Walk around 4-pack, nice to see that type of shit he's in. Facts. That's what's up. Yeah, Ryan at 140 now. Him versus Matai. Yeah, St. Louis. You want to see that man take a nap. I already know how you coming. You already coming because Matai is going to fucking do him dirty, man. I'm telling you, they better do something with that boy and tell him to keep his chin out the air, bro. He gotta keep his chin out the air, man. He really gotta keep his chin out the air. You on bullshit. That's like a cardinal sin, bro. Punch him with your chin in the air. Ryan chin worse than all of them. And feet too. That's what I'm saying. That's why when Roger was saying like he let other dudes get away from him. I'm like, yeah, but Ryan ain't got really good feet like that. You don't see him really getting away from nobody. He a little stiff to me, Ryan Garcia. And he relied too much on his athleticism. That's how I know at some point that's going to come back to hurt him. You can get away with it now because you're still young. I think that's a product more of JoJo physical limitations rather than lack of initiative because JoJo likes to move 4 or 5 minutes inside. It's just really fast, in my opinion. Yeah, man, he do because he do try to press the fight. Damn sure be trying to press the fight, JoJo. That's one thing I can respect. JoJo, I'm hearing some good things from the camp too. Heard he looks way better, especially with that hand fix. I peeped something with his left though. Looks just like Felix. Luke Campbell. Tony Reviews was good, bro. The Wakanda dude was running from Ryan with the speed of the Black Panther. JoJo was getting slapped. He a fool, yo. You a fool, yo. Yeah, dude ain't want to engage for shit, though. He really didn't. Slow feet. But he didn't want to engage, though. Yeah, you remember how Felix finally looked at the thing? Fight, yo. He's making excuses. So I'll show you the shape he ain't just do. Who that? Who you talking about, Ghosted? Who in shape like that? My bad, that kind of slipped me. I was trying to make sure I caught y'all count. Yeah, St. Louis trying to get that man slept. Talking about Matthias. That's that knockout artist, right? Yeah, he trying to get Ryan. Good old Nat. But he did say he had problems in the past with anxiety, so I'm assuming he probably had some issues sleeping. So yeah, getting in there with dude to doing some good because he damn sure gonna take a nap. I want to see it fight Ryan. Cruz, Nakatila, Fortuna. I love those fights.
He's fucked up.
Nah.
I'm about to.
Nah. I got you. I want to see. Yeah, Cruz or Fortuna. Yeah, that's what. So according to Ryan, he said his next opponent we gonna love. So shit, you speaking for the people. So it gotta be somebody decent. Let's just hope. Let's just hope that he turning over a new leaf and he gonna be real. A lot of people that don't see that. Ryan versus Cactus Jack, aka Collateral Damage. Y'all some fools. Let's do the big dude next to him. That's the 6'8". I told you about, okay. Oh, all right, from that picture, I'm going to check it. All right, bet. Supposed to be on everything, man. Ryan literally most just got hand speed and power. He can land the power, and that's a fact. And then you see how he trained and how he always talk about his speed and his power. When he talk about it, so that's the first thing he bring up. Speed and power. His skill be the last thing he say. Out of anything he mentioned, that just don't come first. I think at this point, he just throw that in there because he know he's supposed to be saying that. But if you are now my power with my power and my speed, it's my power and my speed. You get on my nerves with that. With your power and your speed, what? With your power and your speed, you ain't fighting nobody, bro. With all that power and speed you got, my power and my speed, I think I could get Pitbull out of there. No, I don't think you can, bro. You won't get him early, you won't get him. Okay, King Kong Ortiz. That's still that, but it don't matter anyways because Rolly beats all these dudes. Roger, you a fool, bro. Yeah, he gonna beat him with that. Yeah. That's what he gonna beat him with. I just want to see Ryan be great. Yeah, me too, St. Louis. I want that man to be great, reach his full potential. know what I'm saying? The only way he could unlock that next level if he start getting in there with some of these, you know, these top level, you know what I mean? Punchers. You know what I'm saying? Because even though his chin be in the air, you know what I'm saying? Ain't dead. He'll be all right. They ain't gonna catch him and sleepy. Ruiz, he go get knocked out. Andy, yo, Andy might get took out. Are you at Luke Campbell? Have you asked? Yeah, Luke Campbell. It's cool Luke, man. Cool hand Luke. Cool hand, put hands on his ass. Pretty early under 6. T sitting on the punches a little more than normal. Damn. Time somebody for Ortiz. Hated it had to be so late. Yeah, man. And we be peeping the play. I think they be wishing and hoping on that with certain other fighters too, man. Let's call it what it is. They're waiting for these dudes to either look old or have a bad performance. You know, I'm telling you. Whichever one comes first is cool. It's cool with them, and that's how they approaching certain fights. That's how they approach certain fights. What St. Louis said. What about the dude who just stopped Linares? That should be an opponent for Ryan. The narrative would be that dude beat Linares better than Devin. Yeah, and Ryan beat the dude better than Devin. Yeah, in fact, I wouldn't mind saying that the one that just stopped Linares, because I damn sure don't want to see Linares. Nobody in boxing is gonna love that matchup. I don't know what you talking about, bro. I don't be wanting to see niggas that just got stopped get back in there with somebody that got punching power, and it's a person on the, you know, at the tail end of their career, bro. I don't want to see that. I know Ruiz didn't want the Ortiz fight, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure his ass didn't. They don't want to fight Ortiz. Yo, Ruiz is gonna try and get knocked out for 6. I agree with you 100%. Yeah, he gonna have to get at him. He gonna have to get at him. OTP, my bro. Salute, man. Salute. Appreciate y'all for stopping through. I got you. Straight. Yeah, man, they aged my man Ortiz out like a motherfucker. Yeah, and it's crazy. And the only person that fought him was wanting to fight him was Wilder. They bogus as hell for doing that too, bro. They bogus for doing that. Try to act like that, man. And then you know what's corny? I hear some people questioning, like, you know, was he ever a boogeyman, saying like that was bullshit. Like, how is it bullshit when nobody's trying to fight the dude? And y'all clearly gonna wait till he about 47. Now, you know what I'm saying? Now he getting a fight. Come on, man. He should have had more than a Wilder fight. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody trying to fight a southpaw heavyweight, man. Hey, they gotta let him, you know what I'm saying? Give that man his chance, man. That's crazy. You know what's fucked up about the Ortiz situation? If it wasn't for Wilder, and you gotta think, then he pop for you know what I mean, drug test, and that's initially how the fight got, you know what I mean, it didn't happen when it was supposed to initially. And then man still fought him twice, yo. He didn't even have to fight him once after that. That's crazy. If Wilder didn't get that man no opportunities, he really wouldn't have got him. I think that's crazy. They saw the Martin fight and jump for joy. Nah, it's a fact. They like, all right, finally, you get the only full potential y'all need to be concerned with Ryan is the ability to beat a 10 count. You right, Story. You right. Somebody gonna sleep his ass. Do you see the shape is and they about to learn? Yeah, man. Yeah. Well, how can they even question that? These fighters are on camera making excuses not to fight them. Nah, they facts. They are facts. Yeah, you right, man. That beating that 10 count. That's how they tell me. The old man. Yeah. And it's like now you seen them having rougher fights since the Wilder fights, because people don't be the same after Wilder, let's be honest. So you know what I'm saying? Then y'all be sitting around not even being active like that. It's crazy because Wilder didn't give him a shot. He probably would have never got one. That's wild. Y'all don't care what nobody say. That's wild, man. The fact that man, like, you know what I'm saying? It had to take Wilder twice to give him. Ortiz posted something recent. Yeah, I think it's him and hold on, you saying Ortiz? Yeah, I think it's him and Ruiz supposed to go at it, right? Ain't they supposed to scrap? Ruiz and Ortiz. Rosie, you got IG. I'll show you right now. Okay. Yeah, man. What else? So, man, how y'all feel about Tank, man? Y'all think he public enemy number one? Because that's one of in my thumbnail. And the reason why I said public enemy number one, because it's like he said, every time he turn around, somebody else saying Tank name, and none of these dudes don't be getting in the ring with him. So it's starting to seem like clout chasing. It's like you're not doing nothing besides saying his name, and you know what comes with that. So y'all know fully well what y'all doing, and that shit getting old. Yeah, I agree with that. Charles Martin, man, for what it's worth, he looked surprisingly good for that Ortiz fight. He did. They say Robles is a good ass trainer from what I understand. So give me a quick second, y'all. My bad. I'm back, people. My bad. Yeah, I think Manny Robles here. He got him right though, man. That's surprising how good Charles Martin looked in that fight, especially early on. Reeves, Ortiz, August 13. Okay. He's stopping Charles Martin. Didn't get help. Didn't help. Ruiz, yeah, at the end. Fight a kickboxing. Yeah, St. Louis. Oh, all right, now I remember. Yeah, the Tyrone Sprong dude or something. Yeah, I heard that got canceled, and then they was gonna go through with the Ruiz and Ortiz, which is a much better fight. Cause don't nobody want to see no fucking kickboxer, man. I don't even. The shit that they be doing, like us as people, like we gotta voices matter. Yeah, they gotta stop force feeding us bullshit. They gotta stop spray painting shit and telling us it's gold, man. Like they really gotta stop with that. Nobody want to fucking see no Tyrone Sprong, no fucking kickboxer go in there and get punched on. We don't need to see that. Father gave that man big bread, shot to be great, and twice T at that, and was still willing to fight him while he was, you know what I mean, dirty. That's his IG, bro. If you need Ghost IG. Hold up, man. Pitbull gonna knock him out. Yeah, I think it's a real good chance we might see him get his first loss if that's Ryan in there with him. Let came back and people still on Ryan. Ryan isn't getting knocked out. This dude has got like a size 20 hat from all that cap. Facts, Tony. Yeah. Drop the link for. Oh, nah, definitely. T, you know, man, you already know all you had to do is say that. You already know, bro. You already knew. Already know. Even Kambosos beats Ryan. Yo, I was saying that too. I had did a joint a while back. I was saying who was the next lightweight to lose their out of the undefeated ones, and I think based on opponents, I think Kambosos is gonna be the next one. In my opinion, I think Kambosos is gonna be the next one to lose. And Ryan, he on borrowed time. Kambosos on borrowed time, in my opinion. And if he really gonna fight Pitbull next, that's gonna be a hell of a challenge. It's one that I definitely respect. You know what I'm saying? My boy, what's going on?
What's good, Pep?
My bad. Yeah, all you gotta do is say the words. You already know.
Yeah, I got tired of hearing.
I know you hate that shit too. I know you ain't no Texan, not tech, bro. Okay.
I wanted to say something about that Ortiz shit, man. Yeah, I knew Andy was gonna be the one to fight him, right? You know, out of here was I knew it was gonna be Andy, right? Because I know Andy ain't a hoe right now. It took Andy long enough. Right? I was a little worried about Andy for a second, like I was a little worried about Bud. You know what I mean, for a second. But you know, it took him long enough. But he finally decided to fight him. But I hate that now people want to fight Ortiz because this is the first time that I really seen the weakness in him. Now, I didn't even see a weakness in him against Deontay because he was beating Deontay. You know what I mean? So this the first time that I really seen a weakness in him. And I think a dude like Andy might be able to get him right now.
It's possible. He's a little younger and shit too. Ortiz didn't test positive for steroids or heart medication, which he usually controls heart disease for like a decade now. Yeah, man. Yeah, they did say that.
About that shit no way.
They did say that.
About that shit no way.
Yeah, Wilder wasn't worried about it. That was diuretics. He got high blood pressure. Yeah, the thing was they was trying to throw him under the bus for it. And then you fast forward now and you see that he really have issues there. Cam definitely about to lose that. Oh yeah, respectfully, I think so too. You're not trying to put Ryan in no fights. He might lose his, but he claiming that they saying his next fight. Yeah, they said July 16th. Yeah, I did see that July 16th.
Tony with that bullshit.
I give Wilder 100% props and thanks for giving King Kong 2 paychecks. Now that's a fact. Ruiz for a minute, but who prolonged this fight?
I wonder Ortiz and a lot of people.
Devin is about to get taken to the park, given a treat, given his poop picked up, and then brought back home. You a fool, yeah. He's going to say easy dog walk for KAMBOSOS. It's a fool, yo.
There you go with that bullshit.
Yeah, he has diabetes and heart disease. Yeah, facts. That shit is real too. And Ruiz managed to catch Ortiz early. They're gonna say he's better than Wilder. Yeah, right.
Nah. I don't think he's gonna have nothing to do
will get jabbed to death. He might. I'm telling you, King Kong might have something for his ass. No, he packed that melatonin.
Yeah, Ortiz Wilder beat the hell out of Andy. And I mess with Andy. Ghost know I mess with Andy. But that Ortiz, that Wilder beat the hell out of Andy. The only reason Andy got the chance right now is because, you know, he's on the back end of Ortiz shit. I would have gave
too much. I'm telling you, Ruiz made a mistake.
Since we speaking on it, I would have gave Ruiz, you know, a shot 2 years ago, but I still would have picked Ortiz. Now I think it's more so of an even fight and he could win that motherfucker. But even just 2 years ago, when I wanted this motherfucker, I was picking Ortiz.
Already signed, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ass.
Look at his body. You see his shape. I'm about to check it now. I'm on here.
It's already signed.
You see the fat in there. That's Ruiz, but black. He's stupid.
I put this in my community.
Like Tony money for that Haney KAMBOSOS fight. Yeah, Tony. He said, "Fuck that." He said,
Tony smoking that shit we be smoking.
Same thing. Yeah, this moon rocking shit I got mixed
what
up
you smoking,
in this nut right now.
What you smoking right now?
He's an old man. They don't know the artist guy was sitting right next to his family when he fought Prince Charles. Word, that's dope, yo. That's dope for sure. These Cuban fighters got crazy genetics, man, competing at high levels. Their twilight years. Yeah, man, I got respect for the Cuban fighters, man. Them dudes give us good fights, for real. And they skilled. Definitely skilled, for sure. I can't wait for Ortiz to put hands and feet on Ruiz. Ortiz may beat Ruiz. They made sure the elderly get all their vitamins and nurse.
Shut the fuck up.
Fool, Tony. Yo, you fool, bro. Dumbass. Oh man, Ortiz like that. Ortiz still kicking, man. He be trying to kick some ass, man. Ortiz still got smoke for motherfuckers.
Man, Ortiz getting up there, man. I ain't like this shit I seen against Charles Martin. I ain't gonna lie to you. Man, like he got him out of there now. He did what Ortiz do, but
Tony and boxing, you never know. I won't disagree with you.
But Charles Martin got measurables and shit. You know, he tall, got range.
I think he did exceptionally well in there. He showed,
you
know what I mean?
Ain't gonna be able to do that like that.
Decent.
And the reason ain't gonna be able to have. And the reason ain't gonna have all their reach and leverage and shit on him. He's gonna be a little closer. He'll be able to get away from the punches.
Yeah, I told you why that happened. Yeah. KAMBOSOS, man. He just
I'm disagreeing with Tony completely on that Devin Haney shit. The Ortiz and Ruiz shit, you know, yeah. No, but not that Devin Haney KAMBOSOS. He tripping on that.
Oh yeah, bro, in shape for real, for real. See on this shit, Ortiz. Man, what happened to my man Boo Boo Ghost, man? Damn. I was looking forward to that, man. So
he messed up his shoulder.
Yeah, damn, man. Why was
now you got folks saying that goof shit. Oh, well, he pulled out because he was gonna lose.
Yeah, I seen somebody say that bullshit.
I can't wait to say that shit. He pulled out because he was gonna lose. Get your ass out. That man just had a fight not too long ago. Went right back to working on the fight. That's how he hurt his fucking self. Goddamn goofball. That's how you fucked up. This how I could tell you ain't even gotta ask him. I can tell you how you fucked up your shoulder. That's what happened. That's what happened when you have a fight and then you move up and they give you a fucking mandatory. As soon as you have a fucking mandatory for your belt. Leon Williams was a volunteer. He just had a mandatory in the last dude. He beat him up and y'all gave him another fucking mandatory when he moved up right to the division.
Yeah.
He told him fighting and training and sparring and shit. That's what happened.
That shit crazy. Shakur destroy any chance of us getting Andre versus Canelo. Yeah, with that PTSD.
Zach Parker. I didn't even know who that nigga is.
Yeah, talking about he was gonna lose. Nah, I don't care about his record. Boo Boo was gonna beat his ass, man.
Right.
Shakur,
another whipped ass on Boo Boo record.
Shakur definitely gave Canelo PTSD and some flashbacks with that ass whooping in there. How he was beating Valdez. That shit was funny as hell when that camera went over to him and he was yelling instructions in Spanish. Man, that shit was funny. Yeah, man, yo. That nigga was at any minute he was liable to get
That's
up.
what staying active. When you stay active, you risk the chance of injury like that. You know, unless you got some help.
I got a little worse. Okay, bet.
I give you two examples. Tevin Farmer fought 4 fights in a year. His 4th fight, something happened with his eye. You know what I mean? He took one too many punches. You know what I mean? Goddamn. Boo Boo Andrade.
Oh, they postponed it. They didn't cancel it. They postponed it. Yeah. That's what's up.
Yeah. Boo Boo Andrade shit.
Especially with that Ortiz.
He been staying active. He had a fight about 8 months ago. Then he signed to fight another fight right after. So he been in training camp. Damn near.
Yeah, Ortiz got a fucking 4-pack out this bitch. Yeah, so he definitely got to be in shape. Definitely got to be in shape. I like to see motherfuckers in the best shape they possibly could get themselves in, because you already know what kind of fight you gonna get. You already know how he giving it up. He coming to fight, and he look like he in shape. That's just gonna be worse. Canelo didn't want this fight to happen. Yeah, he didn't, because he knew his man was gonna lose. He in Wilder Ortiz 2 shape right now. Yeah, that's crazy. Because he was a hell of a shape for that fight.
Eddie Reynoso 0-2 start the year so far.
I like Larry Wade. He reposted one of my joints too on his page. He reposted the channel link or whatever he had did. And that shit just come from me. I just, made a comment on his page and then he reposted my shit. See Pretty Boy Calvo start following my joint today. He must have came across something too.
Well, not unless you count Frank Sanchez. It was barely there for him. They said he just came this fight day.
It never happened. About to do. Yeah. She's with her dude, that fat nigga you see there. I do with more power. That's crazy. That's crazy because Reed's got some crack. So if he doing that, that's crazy. Ortiz is preparing for the highest output possible for 15 rounds. He's not looking for a KO. He's looking for a boxing schooling. Yeah. And then he got that. So he don't got to look for that KO. His power real, in my opinion. I have to give Dante props. King Kong 2 times. Fury would not sign and fight King Kong. Facts. King Kong twice and Fury 3 times. You know what I'm saying? Wilder different, man. Whether they want to give him credit for it or not, we know what's up. And he had to take the fight because he already agreed to it. Get sued. Yeah, good, Crush. I'm glad they on his ass. Hell yeah, stand tall. Somebody got to fight Ortiz. Let's do. They rebuilt the best Ruiz and made him better. That's who they're preparing for. Okay. Facts. I'm with you. I'm definitely with you. Yeah, yeah, man, Amanda, man, she could walk away from that fight with her head held high. For sure.
Amanda should have said fuck everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Facts.
She needed Kanye. She needed a friend like Kanye. At that moment, everybody needed that Kanye friend, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that friend could. She needed Andre Darrell uncle at that time, right there at that moment. She needed Andre Darrell uncle to come in.
Mm-hmm.
Because when shit like that happen, that shit disgusting, bro. That shit was disgusting. You can say,
Mm-hmm.
Petty won. Nah, bro. Fuck that.
I'm telling you.
Y'all saw that shit. We sat there and watched that.
Telling you.
Only got to try to explain it to y'all. Y'all saw what happened, man.
Mm-hmm. And that's why I said I felt like whether person agree with my assessment of it, one of the best, like simply put, assessments I could say is from round 1 through 4, it was a boxing match, and from 5 to 10, it was a fight, and we know who won that fight. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, fuck all of that. I seen somebody in there getting their ass whooped, but I seen a lot of heart in there. A girl showed a lot of heart. I won't tell half the story. She showed a lot of heart, didn't quit, and she started fighting back. Got her legs back under a little bit and fought back, but in my honest opinion, it just wasn't enough. Took a lot of damage from round 5 on, and he was getting fucked up. Shit was leaking. It was looking bad. Like, we know what we just watched, but yeah, and still, when judges come out there with them type of decisions, they basically trying to tell us we don't know what we watched. Come on, bro. We know what we just seen. Fight should have happened. July Ruiz, the one who won the extra time. Oh, okay. Remember what we say? Eat your tacos to Ruiz. Be preparing for that, Ruiz. That was the side, y'all. Yeah. Amanda Shannon had a 10-day round in there too. Facts, and especially
we be seeing one thing. It's like we be seeing one thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll tell us we saw the exact opposite. Like, y'all really go so intelligent like that.
Facts. And that's why I said boxing is not for people if you don't have your own mind. If you don't think for yourself, this ain't the sport for you, because they damn sure gonna tell you what you seen if you don't know. You undecided at all about what you just seen. Trust and believe they're gonna create the narrative for you and tell you how to think. Oh, well, did you see this? Nah, and I will never forget recently, and I forget which fight it was. I wish I remembered the fight, but the dick ride and then the narrative pushing was so like obvious that it got to the point when they started showing the replays, the commentators and announcers couldn't even explain to you the punches that they was just telling you was landing. They showing you the replay.
I was getting ready to say, I was like, bro, this becoming so common, bro.
Facts. I'm like, yo,
extra common, bro. Like,
yo, these niggas,
more, dog,
it's a fact. For real. These niggas crazy. I'm like, yo, bro, if you ain't
like, look at this beautiful right hook back so and he missed that whole motherfucking hook on the replay.
And it's funny hearing him trip over himself as you trying to find a way to explain it, but the camera is rolling, so you can't hit us with that. That shit was crazy. DP was good, bro.
That's why I be turning. That's why I turn the commentator down, bro.
When you're watching the fight, nah, nigga, they feeling like they landed. You want to give them to them.
My bad, DP. Let me add a name in the mix for KEYSHAWN, Shakur, and the rest. That boy better not duck Gary Antoine. Now Gary Antoine is gonna listen, and I'm gonna say it early. You can say what you want, you can critique him how you want, but me personally, he is gonna be a hell for people because of his style, and he wants to fight. It's kind of like how people just said Spence, the best secret in boxing, the biggest secret that people don't want to fight. Gary Antoine know that shit too, and he be bringing to fight them up, and they just don't want it. So his style, as he get better, is gonna get worse. That shit gonna get worse. He don't even got 20 fights yet, so it's only gonna get worse. They do that shit for Canelo all the time. Yeah, man. You know that the double standards is real for that dude. Like I said, they done made it in their minds. It's like you can't call him a cheat if he cheated. You can't say he got a decision if that's how you felt. You clearly can't call this nigga out after fights respectfully as possible. You just gotta get in line and hope that he pick you, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's boxing. If nigga want to apply pressure, then they should be able to do it, yo. And that time comes, gonna duck that Gary Antoine. Yeah, Gary Antoine a dog. Don't. You know, I ain't gonna argue somebody thinking Gary Antoine to beat somebody right now. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it's that style, man. It's that style. He is a man. He a dog, man. He got a lot. He got a lot in him right now, but he gonna have his tests at 40. I'm pretty sure 40 got some people that's gonna test him. I ain't saying they're gonna beat him though, but I'm telling y'all,
40 got some dog.
I'm a Shakur. I'm from Jersey. I'm in Jersey right now. Like, I ain't blind, man. If Shakur just continue to improve and do what he doing, put the work in, he's just going, each time out, it's going to be harder and harder to beat him. And did we see Saturday night that he still got shit to work on? Absolutely. The man is 24, 25 years old. He got a lot to work on. But is he going in the right direction? Is this arrow trending upward? Yes, it is. And all he could do is just continue to build off that. Nah, he ain't the best thing since sliced bread. He's not pretty boy.
The only thing I had with Shakur, man.
Mm-hmm.
The only with Shakur is don't play with your food, bro. Get him out of there.
Name of the combos. I'm just saying, don't lose your confidence. Nah, yeah, that's a fact. Nah, DP, yeah, but that's what I know what you're saying, but see, that's what I was asking. I was just asking a question. I'm not trying to say he broke the hand or none of that, but I did notice, and I don't think he was doing it for attention. He shook his hand for a second and kind of looked at it like, you know, and then he told his corner his hand was hurting a little bit or something. I'm wondering, did that make you a little more, you know what I'm saying? Keep your hands at home a little bit more, or did you just not want to press? You get what I'm saying? Because I did think at one point them body shots, man, he was like breaking his dude will a little bit, but I think he just was in the back of his mind being mindful that he know, like, you know what I mean, just not to get too reckless. I don't think he played with him, but I do feel you, DP. I think he could have stepped a little harder, and I think he could have got him out of there without putting himself in harm's way. I definitely think so. But again, that just means you got some stuff to work on, and that's cool because you want to see that. He ain't perfect. He got some shit to work on, and as long as he put that work in, he'd be all right. Got some shit to do. It's cool. But I like what I see from that dude, man. And I think, you know, everybody ain't gonna have that luxury of having that power to kind of make them think a second. You get what I'm saying? And for the ones that don't have that, they gonna be in trouble. And that's what I kind of credit that to for the most part. He was just being, you know, careful a little, and probably he didn't have to be, but I think that's just who he is naturally. He's defensive minded. You get what I'm saying? So it's like rarely is he gonna sell out, but I get you. I definitely get you. I think he could have pressed him a little bit, but I'm wondering how much of the hand bothering him to the degree, you know what I'm saying? Did it slow him down or something? Did he like, you know what? I gotta hold off a little bit. Yeah, man. I like Antoine, man. I mean, look, I ain't knocking it. He got a style that it's at times when he's on the attack, he don't let you think. And Shakur is a thinker. And if you're able to stop a motherfucker that's used to, you know what I mean, thinking and fighting at their pace, yeah, you could create some problems for him. That's just real shit. It's real shit. And styles make fights, especially when you're able to implement that style during the fight. You get what I'm saying? Not just have a certain style, but being able to implement the style you have and make it work for you. And Gary Russell been able to do that so far. So I'm more so when you advocate for him, I'm not on the other side trying to argue you down about it. Like, I'm gonna hear you out, and I see what you see too. So I'm real enough to know, yeah, he's gonna be a handful for a lot of people. And his style, his mentality, his mental makeup, he coming to fight. And if you don't belong in there with him, he getting you the fuck up out of there. Simple and plain. I love his approach. I like his attitude. Like how he carry. He's not an attention seeker. He train and he come, he show up to fight, he beat your ass and he go home. Gotta like the Russell, man.
As far as Shakur, man, let's just leave him at 130. Let's not try to press
be there for a little bit, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Gonna be there
let's not like start putting him up against boxers.
And for me, it's like, as long as he already moving fast enough, don't overdo it. Like, take your time and continue to be you and do what got you here, being smart. And You don't just go up there. You get what I'm saying? You don't let people make fights that you shouldn't be taking right now. And it's just being real. Like, you still got some business at 130. Let's see how it shake out. I'm pretty sure if, when the time comes, he going to jump up to 35. I see him going up there. He got some time. So I think what he doing is just dope, man. That dude really be a boss in that ring, man. And it's like, it's easy to say somebody to do this or that to him. He gonna be fighting too. So he got shit he do great too. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Anybody he be in there with, like I said, I think in the worst case scenario, he gonna be in a 50-50 fight. And me as a supporter of him and Gary Antoine Russell, I'm cool with them odds. Like when that time come, it's gonna come. But I think some other people gonna have to run in the midst of Gary Antoine before Shakur do. I think he definitely gonna smoke some people when that time comes. Because I like him, and like I say, he like to fight. As long as he get better, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be tougher to beat him. So I'm with you. I like Gary Antoine. Better box than every single one of them. And with whatever. Yeah, he is with whatever. 40 about to be deep. Yes, sir.
I think people gonna stay away from Gary Antoine.
In fact, DP, if they could. But see, it's up for us to call them out on it. Because don't do that. Do not try to act like
y'all
he
know
ain't
the
there.
only person.
Go fight that man.
Y'all know the person that I can see fighting Antoine.
Who was that?
I knew you was gonna say that, dude. Yeah.
I can see that, dog.
Regis, Gary Antoine, and Regis. I love that fight because they two dogs.
Regis, Matias, folks like that to fight.
Did we damn sure could talk about it. What y'all think about that, Antoine and Regis?
Don't ask me that, bro. Don't ask me that, bro.
The only reason why people go
not fuck with them folks. Not right now. I don't want to see that right now.
The only reason why people say they're gonna stay away from him, don't just do it because of his style. Like his game, you know what I'm saying? Because he gonna fight him.
Yeah. And that's why I said he kind of understand what people saying. Spence understand that people don't want to fight, and he's gonna make you fight. So you ain't got any choice. Once you in that ring with him, you better have your mind made up that you're gonna have to fight, yo. Because that dude is going to make you fight. He's done it in every fight he has so far. He's gonna make you engage, and he gonna test your mettle. And if you ain't cut out for it, like I said, good luck. He gonna get you out of it.
Good luck, bro.
You can't say Canelo will lose a fight. You can't bring up that Mayweather beating as soon as the fans for the seizure. And Dick Rob for Canelo for that performance. Yeah, man. You know who I love for posting that Floyd and Canelo fight a lot? Miss Boxing, baby. I love seeing her post that shit. I'll be laughing every time I see her post it. Yo, she be rubbing that shit in. They be sick. And I feel like the timing of it when she posted is just be so accurate. It's when people start like too much dick ride, and they Canelo, she be like, all right, here, let me go sit this here. Remember this happened? That shit just funny. Seeing that man Floyd, man. Still to this day, that's one of my favorite performances. It's not because he beat Canelo, it's how he beat Canelo. God damn, yo, you just can't, man. That's a special fighter, man.
He ain't gonna never let that go. Well, that's always gonna be stuck in the back of his head.
Mm-hmm. He has an issue with others in the past.
Waking up having nightmares and shit.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. This is not the first time he had these issues. He just isn't a good finisher. Usually, you talking about Shakur? Coach Moses say he just got a little finger. Nothing too crazy. Yeah.
St. Louis, what up?
It's a heavy pressure for me.
Johnny Q.
It's insanely difficult to deal with. Yeah, I agree. Just like DP saying, that's where I go. Like, first thing I think of when I think of Gary Antoine Russell and people avoid him, the first thing I think of is why would they avoid him? And the first thing that come to my head is his style. It's a style thing. You're not scared, but he a headache, and I know it. Like, cause he gonna be in your shit and he gonna make you fight. So it's like when you force people to fight, especially at some point, he gonna force you to fight at his pace. And if that's not something you comfortable with, you're gonna have trouble. It's the same way I feel about Earl, his pace. Once he set the pace and that engine get revved up and he rolling, he done worked up a good lather, good quarter of the fight is done. You hit about the 5th, 6th round, man. good luck, man. Once that work rate start to go, it's like, man, if you can't slow it down, then you in trouble. Because you gotta think, if he got a high work rate and we know that he's accurate on top of that, well, that's two negatives for you, because he's gonna throw all of them punches and he's gonna be accurate. It's gonna be educated pressure. You know what I'm saying? That shit just,
you literally gotta sit there and outbox a motherfucker like that, man. Because if he digging in your chest all day, he gonna take some shots to get his off.
Exactly. And he don't mind.
If y'all don't believe me, go back and watch Hearns and Hagler the fight, and watch out Hagler was getting tagged until he caught up with Hearns, just got gassed, and he just knocked his ass out. Hearns was in there slugging him that first round. That first round was probably the best first round of all time.
I'm telling you, fucking war, man.
That was a war.
Crazy. I'm telling you, watch those fights from back in the day. And that shit, especially when we really boxing heads, so we enjoy this shit, man. Some of them fights, man, that had you thinking like, damn, man, like how was y'all punching each other like that? If I noticed a fight, but what the fuck is wrong with y'all, man? The way them dudes was punching back in the day, a lot of them, you got a lot of them that they just had like raw power. That shit was different, man. Them dudes could clean your clock, man. Marvin Hagler was a dog, man. I'll go back and watch that Mugabe fight when he fought him. God,
yeah, that was a good fight. That was a good fight.
He broke that dude's will, yo. You can see it. It's just reminiscent of how Spence do people. He really broke this dude's will. You can see how tough he was, taking a lot of punch, man. I'm like, yo, look how he punched through and not giving up on his pressure, and himself just got him a knockout. He fucked that dude up, man. Good ass.
You know who was a pressure fighter and had a gas tank? Aaron Pryor.
Oh man, I watched some highlights of this dude. Man,
hey, I'm gonna tell y'all something, man. He was the prettiest fighter, but Aaron Pryor had a gas tank. It was the reason why people stayed away from him, man. And I'm not saying because I'm from Cincinnati.
Man, he was fucking shit up.
Was a bad, bro. No bullshit.
He was fucking shit up. Damn, who did he fight? He had like a little trilogy or something. Did he fight a couple times? It was somebody. That's what I had went back recently and watched to him. He fought somebody.
Alexis.
What's his name?
He fought Alexis Arguello twice.
Yeah, him. Is exactly because people, the Latin community or the Hispanic community, they big on that dude. He was nice. That's exactly the fight I seen. And he fought him. I could have swore he fought him more than once. They got it in.
Hey, I saw Aaron knocked down, right? Just do. He did, and he got knocked down. He did a back roll, got up, and was ready to fight. And he come out, he used to put his arm out like, I'm about to get you now. It's Hulk time. Man, he went out there and destroyed that dude. Like, Aaron Pryor was a motherfucker.
This dude lost one fucking time.
Yeah.
One time. 39-1, 35 KOs.
According to the late great Sugar
fucking dog.
Aaron Sugar Ray Leonard was supposed to fight, but it never happened. And I would have loved to see that fight. Now, a lot of people say Leonard would have got him, but we don't know.
Yeah, it's easy to say that, but you don't know. Yeah, he beat Alexis Arguello twice. Yeah, those are the fights I seen. He stopped them in both of them. Yes, he did. Yeah, I'm glad you said that. I knew somebody was gonna say something, and I'm like, them are exact. Because remember, I was trying to say he fought him 2 or 3 times or something. It was twice. All right, it was him. That was the fight.
Go back and watch this fight, man.
Fuck that dude.
Go back and watch this fight.
Oh no, I gotta tell you.
Was the problem.
We're gonna have to have Antoine back. Actually, yeah, man. Listen. The same way I rock with Mr. Gary Russell, I'm rocking with the brothers the same way, man. I salute that family, all of them, yo. I don't just be saying that shit. My shit be set up different, man. I really be raw. And I rock with you, And that shit they did to him is weak, but now it's over with, and he gonna move forward. He got his shoulder surgery. I just hope he get whatever fights it is that he desires, because he deserves them. Win, lose, or draw, till he retire, I'm rocking with him. That's just how it is with them dudes, man. I'm glad he got them brothers that could pick up where he left off, because they wrecking shit. Both of them dudes nice. That Antoine get talked about a lot, but the other one, Antonio, I believe the name, Gary Antonio, he a beast too. He nice too. He can fight, and you see that schooling in all of them. It's not just a style thing. It's what happened to folks behind the scenes. I see it on the foot in the clothes. That's because these guys like good. Yeah.
And shout out to Batman for always keeping us up on them boys, man. Like Batman always keep us in the loop and let us know what's going on, man. Like Batman, a real one. He always let us know.
Just haven't used the skills. Yeah, nah, I'm with you, Ghost. I believe it, and that's why. And it's like he understands that certain things he might not have to display or use yet. So it's gonna be people that think he can't do it. I'm not one of them. I am a firm believer, especially when you're young. It's just he fighting like these dudes, man, ain't fucking with me. And once he feel like they don't belong in there or it's they wounded, it's game time. He get you out of there. I ain't like how Hagler did Mugabe. Them Lou Bulls were nasty to me. Mugabe was the better fighter that night. I mean, shit, he was game like a motherfucker. They fought hard, yo. But that dude, man, he just kept coming, man. He different. Fire was a matchup nightmare. Facts. And that's what Gary Antoine is going to be for a lot of these dudes. Antoine with Blue Ray is a problem of that. Is he? He with him, you saying? Or are you saying with him would be a problem? Yeah, it was Alexis Arguello. I like how Canelo versus B got no buzz. Yeah, me too. I hope this is a sign that people are getting tired of his shit.
I'm sitting on my stream for that hoe like right now. Who said that? Roger.
Yeah.
That's crazy, Roger.
Russell's boxing pedigree is crazy. I believe you. That
I was sitting in my gym. I'm literally asking D3, is he going live? Like right now. This shit was crazy. I'm sitting. That's why I got quiet over here.
It's all good. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. We ain't hating on that dude, but I hope this is a sign of us not accepting whatever they giving us and just being tired of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like it. I like it though.
You know what I'm saying? Me too. Like Canelo versus Mugabe, who will win? Shit, man, you gotta be able to hurt Canelo ass. That's the problem, yo. Mugabe, yeah, I mean, he can box. You know what I'm saying? For sure. So Canelo's still limited, yo. And I also believe that it's a chance that little whispers about his knee could be true. And I think that's also could be a potential reason why he's staying away from certain fighters. Because I think that knee really starting to limit him. And he might have been able to, kind of cover it up pretty good so far. But you got to think that dude got 60 fights. He's been pro since 15 years old. What, he like 31 right now? So 32, something like that. So
that shit don't count. That was down in Mexico. I mean, that's what they say about Devin Haney.
Yeah, facts.
That shit don't count.
Facts. They do that. They
say the same shit about Devin Haney.
They do that. That's a fact. They do that. Yeah. But yeah, so I'll just say maybe that wear and tear is real, because like, I mean, boxing, you already know how that shit is. It's demanding. It's physical toll is real. So maybe that's what maybe he feeling some effects and he covering that up by fighting certain fighters that are limited to certain styles. You get what I'm saying? It seemed like a strategic effort to fight certain, individuals over others. That's just what it is. That's what it seemed like.
Yeah. He went to Wakanda too to fight Makabu. They going to Wakanda when I don't want to fight nobody.
So sleeping Canelo.
Look, a black guy. I did fight a black guy.
A little different. Watch the Hagler fight before the little Hagler was getting. Nah. He was on Hagler ass. That's why I said the respect I got for both. Like, them dudes was going to war, man. Like, that's a loss. Like, even though you lost, your opponent is going to respect you after that loss. Don't give a fuck what you say, because he was there. He was fucking fighting, and Hagler had to work. It wasn't your typical, you start mounting a comeback. He had to work for that shit. And I specifically remember that dude was catching Hagler a lot, especially early.
Actually, Mugabe took a lot out of Hagler for Leonard. A lot of people don't know that. By the time he fought Leonard, man, he was like kind of like on the downside because he went to war with Mugabe. And he really went to war with Mugabe. No bullshit.
Since GGG1, yeah, that's facts. Yeah, he definitely went to war. Yeah, man, that's why I'm saying, like, that knee is real, I think. Like I said, you don't wear sleeves for fashion statements. You know what I'm saying? Something up with that shit. And I think that's why his approach maybe been changed a little bit. Like, if you ask me, his approach is just a tad bit lazy. Because I feel like he can do a little more in there at times, and I just don't think he wants to for whatever reason. Like, you know what I mean? And he just plods and, you know, cut the ring. You know what I mean? Throw body shots. He'll work his jab a little bit, but he ain't jab heavy at all. And he hook heavy, though. He like to throw them hooks like a motherfucker. Even when he missed them, he like to throw them bitches. So I don't know, something with him, and I think that's just what it is. I think that it's bigger than him being scared of somebody. It ain't that. I think he know what time it is. And I think certain people, like Andre, you got mobility issues. That ain't the dude you want to fight. You see what I'm saying? Like, that ain't nobody you want to try to fight, because he gonna fuck you up, and you can't move and keep up with him and cut the ring off on him and make the ring small for him. Gonna be in trouble, because he gonna pick you apart. And we seen Canelo be able to be picked apart. You seen it. He just blessed with that fight change of power. He'd be lowering the boom, as I call it, because that shit just come and it'd be like, and you just out of there. Did it with, you know, Caleb Plant. As soon as I see him do that little skip after he hit him high in the head, fuck, I knew it was over. I said, he got him. Damn it. Damn, man. He almost had him, man. He almost made it out the round where you could have just finished the fight, and that would have made it a tough fight for that dude. Mugabe. You say Mugabe had that all-time power, but he never got right after the Hagler loss. I wish he got remotivated. Yeah. Shit probably just took something out of him, because they went to war. For real. Like some dogs, some real dogs. They went at it. I think this to one of my points, man. I think this clout chasing era need to stop. Like, the talented fighters don't gotta do shit that untalented motherfuckers do. By attaching your name to other fighters, just make your own path, keep fighting, keep beating niggas up, keep getting better. I mean, let it be known that you're ready for any and everything when that time comes. But all that calling random people out that you know your people ain't putting you in there with, it's just not a good look, even if you are serious. Because it's like no serious moves are going to be made. So it's going to come off to the air the wrong way for the people that's listening like me. Because I'm like, man, you got to be realistic, dude. You just fought. I got to look up this dude's name so I can stop just saying who fuck he just fought. I damn sure know. No, now, just this thing. Who the fuck that dude name was? That boy lost one time. That shit is crazy. Beating the fuck out of people. Retired with an 87.5% KO ratio.
Who you talking about?
Aaron Pryor. Shit is crazy.
Oh, yeah, man. Go back and watch
high-ass knockout KO ratio for sure. That shit is ridiculous.
Now, he did spar Sugar Ray Leonard. He did spar. That was a true story. He sparred him.
Shit, maybe that's why they ain't fight. Maybe that's why they ain't fight.
And he beat.
Nah, I'm good on that.
He beat Tommy Hearns in the amateurs. Yeah, he beat Tommy Hearns. He didn't qualify.
Okay, yeah, that's maybe why they ain't fight. He said he must have did something in sparring that he was like, nah, I'm cool.
Yeah, man. Aaron Pryor was a bad boy, man. Like, real shit. He had that relentless style, man. And I mean, he got wobbled, but he would still come at you. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they were him and Arguello, like, for that fight, especially the first one. I think the first one he got like a 14th round knockout or some shit. Then the second time he knocked him out even sooner than the second time. That was controversy behind that first fight because of the black bottle with Panama Lewis and all that shit. You know,
crazy.
They were saying that he put something in that bottle, so the second time, you know, he just went out and knocked him out. And when Alexis Arguello died, man, Aaron Pryor was crushed, man. He was devastated, man. And there was rumors that he actually paid for Alexis Arguello's funeral. Because, you know, they was always going to be connected between them two.
Yeah. Sharing a ring like that, 2 fights, man. He gave just as good as he took until he got knocked out in them fights. You know, he fought, right. You know, Aaron Pryor just really was a dog. Shit,
he was a dog, man.
Dude, different. Yeah, KEYSHAWN Davis fought Esteban Sanchez. His first loss, this dude was knocked out by a fighter with 7 losses. Not trying to knock him, but I'm going down his resume, and nothing down this dude resume. Like you of course you ran up some wins, you fighting dudes, all types of losing records and shit. Fought a dude that was on 16. If you don't get the hell out of here, who the fuck put you in there with somebody? And it wasn't like that was your first fight. God damn, you probably over a dozen fights in. You gonna fight somebody 0-16, yo? I wouldn't even wanted somebody to put me in there with that. About how the fuck that's supposed to help me get better, bro? Seriously though, they don't never. I know they don't come like that. I don't want to fight nobody 0-16. All right, hold on, real. How many fights he had? 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. And you got about 12, 13 fights in, fighting somebody 0-16. Hell no. That shit don't do nothing for you. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, but KEYSHAWN, you was struggling a little bit with this guy, or he was getting with you. What you think Tank gonna do? Stop calling for Tank, man. That shit getting lean. That shit be pissing me off because I'm like, yo, y'all all gonna do that, yo.
Like you be just stop calling for Tank, man.
Yeah, for real, yeah, like y'all niggas.
Nah, you right though. You right though.
It's like, all right, be realistic, cool, but
yeah,
bro,
he just another nigga in a long line.
Yeah, man, like get in line with the rest of them niggas, and then just realistically, right now, if Tank said, all right, roll you out again, you know what I'm saying, and I'm ready to fight somebody else. You think your promoters throwing you in there with him? They ain't gonna even do. If your promoters do that to you, they don't give a fuck about you. Fuck believing in you. They don't care about you, bro. Don't be fooled. They throw you in there with somebody that got a fucking 90% KO ratio and you got 5 fights professionally, yo. They don't care about you, yo. I don't care. Don't think, they believe in me, my team. Nah, they believe that it's okay to see you get knocked out. They done made peace with it in their head and they cool. Like, they like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. You know what I mean?
It's okay.
Fuck you. Don't be fooled. Don't be in the media talking about, yeah, my team believe in me. Keep it real. They want to see me. They cool with me getting slapped. They already mulled it over all night. They thought about it. They like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. If it gotta happen, it gotta happen. At least it's Tank. You start hearing them say shit like that. At least it's Tank. You know what I'm saying? He said, Mugabe, it's a little different. Watch that. Oh yeah.
I think with that, he was just trying to let us know he not afraid. You know, we know Tyrone ain't gonna let that man fight Tank, right? So maybe he know that he'll want us to start saying, well, you ain't never try to fight Tank, so he can say, nah, yes I did. Remember I said that shit a long time ago. So I think that was just him doing that, even though he know that he not gonna be able to fight Tank. But then
once I seen Bob, like, and then he's going to Australia. Like, all right, bro, come on, man. Like, at first it was Tank, now you talking Devin, Haney, and Cam. All right, bro. Like, you pushing it now. Like, you gotta, when you do that, you gotta go with one way and stick that way. You don't go both ways.
If he go to Australia, goddamn it, he said, look, he better fight the winner. Yeah, what the fuck you there for?
You know what I'm saying? And he putting his hands out, like, you know, like, hey, this is what it is. Like, bro, all right, so what about Tank?
And Bob Aaron free volunteered that news for us, man. He free volunteered.
You know, another pattern that I'm starting to see too. I love talking about how y'all fight Tank when he got a fight lined up. If that ain't see through, I don't know what else is.
A lot of people, man, ain't just do. A lot of people, like what they say, the secret to boxing is a lot of people don't want to fight.
Yeah,
the secret to another secret to boxing is a lot of people call out good boxers when they get fights.
Yo, facts, man. That shit just getting corny, man. And I'm like, yo, I'm gonna call it out both ways. Like, if somebody else that I like don't think I'm not, I just don't like corny shit. And I like to be transparent, especially if I'm talking for people to hear me speak on this shit. I'm gonna be clear. That's why I said, like, when it had got brought up about this O'Shaquie Foster shit, man, please understand something. I like that dude. I follow him. All that. I think he dope. I hope he get more opportunities. He deserve them and all that. He lost early. He got his shit right and ain't lost in years. I get all of that. That's cool. But I ain't straddling no fence, man. When y'all start saying shit like him and Shakur Stevenson, this and that, I'm like, yo, I swear to God. And I don't even do this. Like, I don't bet like that. I will really bet money I don't have, like, on this dude, that he will not beat him. I ain't saying he won't compete. I'm not saying none of that. But I guarantee you, them dudes fight, he gonna win that fight convincingly. That's just my honest opinion. If I'm wrong, I don't mind being wrong. That's what people don't get. I don't mind. But just understand, I don't mean I don't know what I'm talking about if I get a prediction wrong. I don't, like, sometimes, you know, people base whether another individual knows boxing by how much they agree or disagree with you. You disagree with somebody about you feel like they don't know what they're talking about. Nah, they just think for themselves, motherfucker. They got a different opinion. Now I can see if they think everything different than you and they constantly always wrong, then maybe you could question how much they understand the fighter that they vouching for. But I don't like to be the one to say you don't know shit about the sport, but some of these people really don't. Outside of the names and shit like that, they don't really be knowing shit.
Motherfuckers don't know shit about boxing.
They don't be knowing shit, and I think it's because they're lazy. They don't want to understand it. They cool with arguing and using and passing their opinions off as facts when you can just do the homework, do the research, go look up some film, go look up some facts, and get back to a person. They don't do that. They're just gonna go, and you could really tell when somebody is repeating something they heard. I thought that's one of the weirdest things about boxing. It's so funny. You could tell when somebody's just repeating shit. And like BF had that dude on yesterday, and he was trapping them in every corner possible. Like,
they hear a
you
couple
could tell.
Of points, and okay, I'm gonna go say these points.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
this out of here.
get your weird ass. His beard just started to look funny to me. The more he was up there looking stupid, it's just like, son, you are a nut hugger. I'm like, that's why his beard looked like that. He just weird looking that. Right. I'm like, I already know. You must have been
folks mad as hell.
Folks
mad as hell. I put that video about Savannah Marshall refusing to sign. I've been telling folks, well, show me where she signed it. Well, show me where to fight. Show me where somebody else to fight. People
you posted it in your community?
People saying, nah, on my Facebook shit. On my Facebook, they're like, show me where to fight at. In the Facebook groups. I'm asking them, all right, well, show me where the date is. Give me a date.
Yeah, Roger, we said that.
Give me where Savannah, Boxer, Eddie Hearn, or Clarissa said they gonna fight. I'm like, exactly.
I was gonna make some content off that dude that because you know I'm less than 5 months in. I hit 5 months on the 7th. That's how much I really be on point with how long I've been doing this shit. So I'm certain videos starting to get different traction, more comments, and that troll dude. I looked at my comment totals. I got close to 60 comments, yo. I'm like, yo, that I knew that Clarissa Shields, if it ain't do nothing else, I knew somebody was gonna be hot about that. Somebody, yo, that shit. And it's like y'all start playing y'all hand when y'all be mad that we
do it every time just to date, bro. They want
we salute our people.
She can going like Floyd.
And I ain't doing this shit to be fake. No, you can catch me on any given time, any platform, any time I speak of her. Respect to the rest of the women, but hands down, it's not even fucking close. She's a trailblazer. You just gotta accept it for what it is. There's no sense of fighting what it is. Look what she's doing. Look how she's doing. Like, that shit is just real shit. It's very impressive. She beating the dog shit out of these girls. Just think of how none of these fights are close. None of them. I don't care what people talk about. I never seen her have a close fight. I seen people compete. Like I was hearing people speak about the Franchise Cruz fight. I seen that. That was on TV. They was both of their pro debuts. I seen that. That was on TV. You could probably go look it up. It might still be on YouTube. I felt like that fight was more competitive than it was close, if you get what I'm saying. Because Franchise Cruz is the dog. She not laying down for nobody. She gonna fight, and that's just what it was. But she lost. It was only a 4-rounder, but she lost all them rounds, all of them. But she fought back. You get what I'm saying? So it was competitive, but in hindsight, you lost every round. It was only a 4-rounder though. So, and not too many people gonna have to go up against somebody like Clarissa in their first fucking fight. Yeah, no, we was talking about that earlier though, Roger. Yeah, Frank Martin is a beast. I like him.
Yeah, he ready too.
He was like, oh, you know,
yeah. Frank Martin, one of them dudes is ready.
Yeah,
put him in the game, coach. Put him in the game, coach.
Put him in the game. And somebody was saying, hold on, I gotta go back to his joint too, because I wasn't mistaken.
Frank Martin, one of them dudes who went line. I say go line them. Like 135 got a couple of little hitters, man. For real, we got like a handful of them, just like 5 little hitters that we pay attention to.
Yes, sir.
Ryan Garcia's 5.5 hitters. We got 5.5 hitters and 135.
Right?
Yeah, I knew I wasn't tripping because somebody was saying, please, that kid, let him get at least 15 fights. He got that. Either they thought he had single digits. Now he's 15-0, 11 knockouts.
He started boxing late, but he ready though.
Yo, he ready. Dude's 15-0, 11 knockouts. He
only been boxing like 6 years.
Yeah, he's 27 years old. He's still young. Southpaw. He's working with Derek James. Man, this shit looking good. I'm gonna keep rooting for this dude. I like him. He seemed mad chill, laid back. I'm like a real dude. I like him. I'm rocking with him. I need to see more Kid Austin too, man. This week he had 35 too, man. We got to see some more of him. He look like he punching on shit. I just want to see different opponents. I want to see him against somebody that that I know, so I can see what he really on. But he a gym rat, so he already got it halfway figured out, and he never looked like he out of shape. That dude posts a lot of videos, and that can't be smoke and mirrors. He look at his body, he in shape. That boy stay in the gym, yo. I want to see more of him. I want to see more Jalil Hackett too. Definitely want to see more Jalil Hackett.
Yeah, him too.
Especially that's why I like Brian Norman, man. It's a real dude, and see, we already was liking him before the sit downs with BFTB, but then you get up there and you just so authentic. You make people gravitate to you more. Now we checking for your next fight. Motherfuckers on Boxer like, man, when this dude fighting again? Get what I'm saying? Like
secrets in the game, man. It's one.
Get what I'm saying? This shit different.
And why he tell? Just why? I tried to tell you niggas.
I like the way he was authentic with his responses, man. He gave people their credit. He didn't seem like he slighted nobody. You could just feel the energy. He ain't just trying to get you to, you know what I mean, ooh or ah. He just calling it exactly how I said. He brought up the little hacker. He said, man, that boy be in shape. Said that boy is shape. Like, that's why I like to hear. I got put on through to Jalil Hackett. I think I was seeing something with him and his pops talking. And his pops like speaking about him. And then I seen how young he was and how he had his head like super screwed on. I'm like, this dude's smart, man. Got a smart kid, man. Who else I got put on? I got put on with Kid Austin because he put up that video because he sparred Devin Haney and they was trying to say they stopped him in a round or two, some shit like that. So he called dude on live, and dude ain't even know he was gonna call him, and they like, yo, did he get stopped in one round? Dude was like, nah, hell no, ain't nobody get stopped in no one round. He said he was right there, but he did say it was good work. Don't think for 1 second that he ain't say like that ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't slight him. He just say, nah, he ain't stopping him in one round. And Kid Austin, I like people keeping it real. He said, I'm gonna be honest. He said something about, did he bring up the heat or something like that? And said like he had to get used to it. It was mad hot or some shit, something he said, but he kept it real. He said Devin, I think, did he say Dev called him with a good shot? He called Dev with a good uppercut in that sparring, some shit like that. But he was like Dev put up $1 million to fight that nigga. Like, and I'm like, damn, shit, why not? Why not? Kid also look like he want that smoke, man. They say he's strong. Said he like a strong ass kid. Like, the workouts he be doing be real deal. I be seeing that work he putting in. D-Free was good, my boy. You want to? Yeah, man. It's funny, like, cause as you was texting me, was I going live and shit? I was creating a thumbnail. I meant to do it last night. I ended up falling out while I did it.
It be like that, but
yeah, I thought it was, and because
I was making my next jump, and y'all had brought up the Facebook.
I'm trying to keep this slot and see where it go from there. Just try to start thing and get it people like something where it ain't too late in the day, right before I cut into anybody else. Like it's a decent time slot. D-Free was good. Was good. Just in here talking about the state of boxing right now. I don't know if you seen that thumbnail, but you know, KEYSHAWN Davis ass, I like him, but you can't go from talking about you want to fight Tank to now you're going to Australia to potentially fight the winner of HANEY and KAMBOSOS. Like, bro, You don't cut that shit out. Don't let Bob Arum use you like that. In that way to just be on some stupid shit, like some dummy man shit. You just be calling out names like, nah, don't do that. You got 5 fights. They put you in there with Tank. That's going to derail your career. And it's a good chance you won't be the same again. Yeah, fuck what y'all talking about. I don't care if you had a good sparring match against him. I think that's what some of this shit be. Maybe y'all sparred him a little bit and maybe you confident. I don't know, man. But one thing I continuously see is that shit is different under the lights. And who helped me understand that better than anybody is Floyd Mayweather, man. I used to hear. I remember when I first heard him saying that to people, like, "Yo, you ain't ready for this. Like, you ain't been on this show. Like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't been on this level at this level." And then you see motherfuckers get in there, and just that fight, all of a sudden now they're not doing none of the shit you seen them do to nobody else. Something is clearly affecting these people. He do that to a lot of motherfuckers. Like, he really a different level of special. He could take a motherfucker that usually have a high ass output and drop it dramatically because they not landing. That shit is crazy. Where he really making you fight differently than you normally fight. The shit that usually would work for you, he find a way to take that shit away from you and then force you to box him and then beat you up. That shit, that's another level of like discipline and understanding the game. Man. Like being able, he a fucking master. Like, the way he did Pacquiao, like I get it, it was years late, but I think it would have been similar. The only thing different, I think, would have been if they'd have fought younger, is you would have just seen more offense from Pacquiao. But you would have also just seen Floyd and how special he is and how he would have made that shit not mean nothing. Going all, it's like cool, you could throw a bunch of punches, but he showed me that he can slip combinations, embarrass you, and then get out the way. He got niggas punching ropes, the air. Like, and I think that's where people get caught up with Shakur. It's like, nah, he's not the next Floyd. Because for me, what kind of separates Floyd from these other people, and I just don't like to keep comparing nobody to him, just let Floyd be Floyd. He was so complete at a young age, it was crazy. Like, he did everything well. Like, the way he attacked you, went to the body well, his punch variation, his time and accuracy was always crazy. He just was very complete. Very young and just very dominant. And I ain't saying Shakur is not as dominant, but he got some similarities, and it's okay to have similarities. But is he the next Floyd? No, we're not seeing that right now. No, I don't think there ain't no next Floyd, man. Shit, it's just one Shakur Stevenson and one Floyd, and that should be enough for people.
That's what I don't get with people. Why we gotta make the next Floyd, the next Michael Jordan, and stuff like that? Why he can't just be Shakur?
Exactly.
He's the Shakur. Why he gotta be the next Floyd?
Exactly.
Why we gotta have the next Roy Jones?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you can say like he reminds you of these fighters, but you don't gotta say they the next, because then the message starts to get cloudy, and then it starts to make it like now Shakur is saying this. No, he's not saying it. It be people doing that. I even felt like that about Broner. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, he's seen the similarities, and of course he wanted to do some shit that he seen Floyd do. That's normal. But as far as just straight trying to be like, I feel like people push that because of the natural similarities, or maybe some of the things that he watched Floyd do and try to put him into his own game, put him into his arsenal. It's like you forced it on him, and he ain't necessarily run from that. You get what I'm saying? He kind of embraced it, but then the message get a little murky. It's like you start placing blame on the wrong people. He's not sitting there telling you I'm trying to be the next Floyd. You ain't hearing him say that, even if he is doing shit like him. That's understood. If you're looking at him like a big brother, you gotta understand that. But I don't think he was selling us as he's the next Floyd. You know what I mean? As much as what people were saying. Anyway, like I said, I think he fed into it to some degree too. He could hold himself responsible, but not fully. How people just he thought he was the next. No, you can't be the next Floyd, yo. That's a lot of pressure, and it's unnecessary when you could just be the one and only you. It's only one of you. It's gonna be one AB. It's one Floyd. It's gonna be one Shakur Stevenson. All this next. Just say he has similarities. Like, you know what? When I first look at Shakur, the first thing that would make me think of Floyd watching him is the fact that he's defensively responsible. That's the first thing. You get what I'm saying? He like a boss in the ring. He understands controlling distance and range. Shit like that. It's nothing wrong with having those similarities, but do that make you him? You got to have a lot more than that to be like him. And I don't see no next fighter that I'd be like, that's Floyd. No, the fuck it ain't. That dude was really special. And as we say it too much, and it's like it starts to sound crazy. It's okay to be the one and only you. You don't have to be the next Floyd. You can try to take some things out of his arsenal, maybe some defensive shit, not so much just doing, the Philly shit that, the shoulder, the Mayweather shit that he was doing, not that, but, just being aware and being defensively responsible, understanding the less you get hit, the longer you last type of deal. There's nothing wrong with taking that from his game. But when you really in there trying to fucking shoulder roll and doing this Philly shell or whatever they want to call it, like, nigga, that's not you. I swear, that's one thing that damn near everybody I seen do it ended up paying for it. Right in that same fight. It's like, I swear that shit is crazy how he's been the only one that's perfected it. And it's not even close. Other people will try to say not like him. These motherfuckers go in there and try to do that shit and get their ass beat, yo. That shit be crazy. It's like, bro, it's not working. Just don't do it no more. It's like, stop doing it. Yo, it's not working, bro. Just stop doing it, yo. Just don't go back to what you know. That shit don't work. It look good because he got the reflexes, the timing, and it's natural. He like a fucking cat in there. If you not that athletically talented or gifted, it's okay. Just don't do that shit. Stick to what you know. Shoulder roll. I hate to see somebody do that and get their ass beat going. Like I felt like Caleb Plant incorporated some, he incorporated some of that in his game plan, but I don't feel like he tried to completely mimic it. I believe he tried to make himself smaller, like a smaller target in the ring, and it was working. But it's like Canelo found a way. He made that slight adjustment, and before that punch he was throwing, Caleb Plant was catching some of them shits on the glove, if I'm not mistaken. But he adjusted where he placed the punch, and he threw it a little higher, and it seemed like he clipped him right on the part of his head that was exposed. It's kind of like how I seen Spence when Ugas had his, high guard up, bent over a little bit, and I seen Earl kind of step in. The way he was shooting the uppercuts, it was just catching a part of his head that was exposed. He was fucking him up. He started placing them bitches where he still could do damage. And it's like, that's what Canelo did. He made that adjustment in that fight. He threw that hook a little bit higher, and it landed not so much on the temple, but I think he caught him high on the head almost. That shit, he did that little skip jump. Damn, knew it was over. God damn, yeah, that shoulder roll, they shoulder roll be broke for real, man. They gotta chill. Don't do that shit. Stop watching them fights. Out of all the shit to take from Floyd, leave that one alone. Try pretty much everything else. Even the pull counter, if you want to try that, because I know there's not too many fighters use that. And the ones that do, that shit is serious when you know how to use it. That shit, I done heard from fighters, like my cousin, I said, that shit just feels so unnatural. If you don't naturally do that, just really do that punch, that shit just feels crazy. Some shit you gotta practice. And I'm like, man, I done seen him hit damn near every opponent with that shit. Full counter and get out the way. That shit be crazy how fast he throw that punch. That shit be wild.
Yeah.
So you about to make a store run?
Yeah. Yeah, that shoulder roll shit is hard. That's some shit. Yeah,
it's just you can't do it, bro.
You just can wake up and do it.
Yeah. So fucking because if you think, look who Mr. Lopez do it a little bit. Tia.
I say this do it. Caleb Plant did it a lot better than most people.
Yeah. Hell yeah. I don't think he tried to go in there mimicking exactly how Floyd do it, but I think he kind of put some of it into his game, and kind of, if I'm explaining it right, I think that made him a smaller target. It gave, Canelo less to be able to land on flush, I guess, while he was still fresh. And like you said, we know down the stretch, his gas tank, he got a little issue there, and he slowed up just enough for Canelo to, keep stalking, cut the ring, and land that shot. But I feel like if he didn't get tired at all, I don't feel like he would have been in that corner or in that, in that position for whatever reason. I feel like if his gas tank was better.
They still had a Meta Serrano Katie Taylor card going on, so it ain't matter. Whether he would have made it or got stopped, they still want to go give it to him.
I had that boy down like 5 rounds. I said, that about a bitch.
Yo, that shit crazy, bro.
5 rounds though, shit like that be taking the air out of niggas.
Yeah, it make you like, yo, like what the fuck? Just like I remember that open scoring that they had for the Trout fight. Remember that? Yeah, like some open scoring shit. I was like, this is pretty weird. Like, this is weird. Like, this shit just be weird, man. Weird as hell. Austin Trout fought his ass off, bro. I gave him that. He didn't get knocked out. He got dropped. He put that boy on skates for a couple seconds, but he held it down. Damn sure fought his ass off.
Yeah.
Austin Trout.
I don't know. See, the thing with KEYSHAWN Davis, I need to see him in there with a more athletic fighter, or I could even think that he can possibly be ready for Tank. You can't say he's ready for Tank, and he ain't been in nobody with the caliber of Tank, or even close to the level of Tank. He ain't been in there with nobody athletic. He ain't been in there with nobody that can box. He ain't been in there with nobody that can punch. So I'm like, how you saying you ready for Tank? They take these little sparring sections that they have with people and think they can run away with it. No, nigga, it's a sparring for a reason. It's called sparring.
Yeah.
You might could pick up little stuff here and there that they might be doing, but they take it as a boxing match, and the person that's actually using it as sparring is taking it as sparring. They're like, oh yeah, I got him. Nigga, like, nigga, I was just sparring with you. I wasn't boxing you for real. I was just sparring.
You don't see KEYSHAWN in there with anyone special for 3 years. And that's what I'm saying. I'm kind of with you, Ghost, but that's why I'm saying, like, it's not wrong with saying you would fight Tank, but just make sure you ain't coming across as a clout chaser, because promoter ain't doing that right now. He want to build you up, and he know that's the quickest way to get you fucked up. And that's the thing. I ain't saying be scared of the nigga or you gotta be recalled. I mean, hey, that's how you feel. But just be realistic. Cause Tank, I don't care what kind of sparring story they fucking heard or what is it that whatever it is giving them that false confidence. That's not nobody to be playing with, man. He really a grown man in that ring, man. And I really mean that, like his approach and the fact that when he fights, he don't look like he chasing no knockout. He just a hard ass puncher. Whatever he been through in his life, when he in that ring, damn, when them punches start connecting, he taking whatever he been through out on you. And that's the way he's supposed to do it. But that's make him special to me. He really mean it. He mean it when he punch you, and he be trying to hurt you. And the fact that he could box with it just make him even more special. Because people ain't gonna give him the credit because I guess I don't know whatever reason. Tank not the type of dude who's going in to hurt or prospect.
And on the 28th, on the 28th, they're gonna see Tank in there with somebody he really don't like, and they're gonna see what he do with somebody he really don't like. And they're gonna see a whole nother level of Tank. They're gonna be like, oh shit.
And I really truly hope that everything just go how it need to go, so he could really do exactly how we feel like he gonna do him. Just a little, I know it's rolly, but sometimes you kind of really need to be reminded, Tank ain't really the dudes you need to be playing with, man. So y'all could go ahead and act like they're all like, he got that power, he won't hit me with it. Okay, all right. Remember, he got 12 fucking rounds to do it. Last time I checked, what's that, about 36 minutes? You got over half an hour to be able to do that to you, man. You got half an hour to be able to catch you with one of them punches. At some point, he might just do it. Yeah, I feel you. Goes me either. He ain't fighting him. Moving up to 140 in a year. I don't like when Regis do it either because I like Regis. That's why I was saying, like T was saying, I think Tank was referring to everybody that been putting his name in their mouth, but
he was Tank sick of this shit in general.
Yeah, I remember Regis was like,
that's why that's what I be saying. Like just for example, with chicks, I got a chick. Like I might start saying shit, and the chick think you talking about her. Like, bro, you might have triggered this shit, but I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Yeah. Talking about everybody.
Yeah, that's why he said it like that. But yeah, I think that was a triggering point. That was like the last one. That was the more recent one. And it's like, I get where he coming from. I get the frustration because y'all dudes not only being other weight classes, he don't be talking about you niggas. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't get it. He's not in your weight class. Stop keep talking. The fact that you keep talking about you would do this and that to a motherfucker ain't in your weight class, it start to look weird. When he get there, if he get there to stay there, then by all means, but I ain't trying to say he just gonna knock any and everybody out. But that dude, man, I'm telling you, any weight class he competing in consistently, as long as that weight ain't an issue for him, man, he's dangerous, man. He look like he carrying his power to 40 with me. Look like that power.
Keith Hunter versus KEYSHAWN Davis, make it happen.
You said who?
Keith Hunter versus KEYSHAWN Davis, when they get tanked, make it happen.
Ooh, that's a good fight.
Fuck.
Keith Hunter gonna try to take his head off for sure. You know he gonna fight. You seen his last one?
Yeah.
Man, yo, he was going nuts. He was cracking the shit out that dude, yo. Yeah. I'm like, dang.
He ain't get dude up out of there though. Dude was hanging
nope.
Out like he ain't get him up out of there.
Yeah, he said dude was tough. He said I ain't putting him to sleep like I said I would, man. So he showed me he got a chin. He kept it real. I do that. He was cracking his ass. He made Barrios jump. Yeah, I thought I was the only. I knew I wasn't the only one. I meant to say that seen that. And one of them punches, he lifted him off his feet with one of them joints. Barrios. Yeah, word up. I don't know if it was like a mixture of him trying to get away from the punch and it landed, but I could have swore he went up off his feet just a little bit. I was like he was sitting on the toilet in there.
Anyway, I want to see Tank and Regis next. Regis keep talking shit about Tank or whatever. I want to see Regis and Tank next. Let Regis go down to 135 and fight Tank.
Nah, Regis ain't making 135.
Right. He keeps saying shit about Tank. They say he's not going to 140 right now. So why the fuck you keep talking about a nigga that ain't going to 140 right now? You mad because he fought Mario Barrio? That wasn't his doing. That was something that Leonard Ellerby and Floyd did. So
you say you got to
drain your ass and go to 135. Let Tank beat the shit out your drained ass.
Yeah. You see his man just got done bad recently. Regis man. The dude, what's his name? Jeremy Hill. That other Know Your boy from New Orleans. The one that got knocked out. Who knocked him out? Morataya. Something. His name is one of Robert Garcia fighters just knocked that dude out. It's one of the dudes that Champ Side got in one of his intros. That dude from New Orleans. He got fucked up. You know what I'm talking about? He got fucked up too. I could tell. I was like, yo, this dude is Morataya, or however you say his name. He was on his ass. He was on that dude's ass, bro.
I'm like, man, that's the whole thing. People calling out these fighters that's in a lower weight class and all this stuff, or talking about fighters that's in a much higher weight class they never want to go to. I'm like, that's just facing like a motherfucker. Worry about the people that's in your division. Not worrying about people that's in other divisions.
Yeah, that should be making them look a little,
I agree with you wholeheartedly about the clout chasing division shit.
Yeah, facts. Stop doing that shit. That shit
go after Montana Love. Go after Go after Antoine. All these guys in your weight class.
Facts. Please, will somebody please call Antoine Russell out? Please, yo. I'm about to make a video about that. I swear to God, I'm about to say it. Will somebody please call this dude out, yo? Please call this dude out. Yeah, act like you're calling dudes out in other weight classes. Somebody please call Antoine Russell out so he could beat one of y'all up. Because I know he's waiting to do it.
That's like them calling Antoine out is like them calling Michael Myers or Jason out. They're not calling out the boogeyman.
No, they don't want.
I ain't gonna call him a boogeyman yet, but he on that level.
Yeah, and it's heading in that direction. Y'all trying to act like he don't exist. He there and he willing to beat your ass. He gonna go in that gym, he gonna train, and he gonna go in there and make you fight. We was talking about that earlier. We were talking about that earlier, yo. And that, I just keep saying, like, the first thing that jump out to me watching him is his style is just going to be problematic. You can say what you want about it, whether you like it or not. I don't care. That man is going to get in that ring and he's going to make you fight. He's going to test your metal. If you're not built, get you out of there. If you can take it, he's going to beat you up because he's going to want to fight and you don't. And he got some of that spent shit figured out too. I was saying earlier that you dudes don't want to fight. Y'all do more talking than fighting. When he don't talk that much, then he get in there. He really let the hands do it. Go in there and beat you up. You know what I'm saying, and I love it. That shit is funny. He beat your ass and go back home. Go about his business. Oh man, I like how they carry it.
Don't do too much talking.
Yeah, that shit. And they know it because I caught one of them. I caught the other one, not Antoine. Antonio, I caught him his live. He was talking about it like saying like sometimes he just be wanting to like call the shit out that he's seeing, but he's like, you know, just out of respect and not wanting to say too much. He was like, he ain't gonna go there, but he, you know what I mean? He was like, he know he gotta start, you know, talking to the people a little bit more and shit like that. I was listening to him kick it for a minute. He damn sure jumped off there in a few minutes. He wasn't up there long. Dude, he was like, I don't be up here. I don't do this social media stuff like that. But he's like, gonna start trying to do it a little bit more for the people. So I thought that was dope. I just like him.
He don't even do interviews like that. He do interviews when he got a fight coming up here and there. Other than that, you don't see or hear about Antoine.
He said fighting Antoine and then
let somebody bring him up.
and it's up to us to call that shit out. Yeah, y'all not gonna keep acting. Y'all not gonna start acting like he ain't there. How people was doing other fighters. Y'all not gonna do that. He young and he ready and he able and he want to fight. That's the thing. And like I said, y'all dudes don't. Not only do y'all not want to get in the ring, but you gonna get in there and not want to fight when you get there. When you see how he coming, and that's what I see with him. He's just gonna be a matchup nightmare. The style, like it's just. But Ghost, you know, Ghost was telling me, you know, it ain't just his style. He say he got the defense. He could be defensive minded if he need to and all that. I agree. They're smart fighters. They're smart. You don't have none of these fighters are perfect, but he got less than 20 fights, so of course he got shit to work on. Like you never could stop working on shit. But I'm just saying, based off of what I've seen and how he's beating people, he's only gonna continue to train. In return of him training, he's gonna get better. And as he get better, it's just gonna get harder to beat him. So if you're gonna keep ignoring him, you're gonna have to fight him at some point. Damn it, man. What's good, KEYSHAWN? Good, my guy. Good.
Damn it, man. I ain't seen this nigga in a couple of days.
You know what I'm saying? I just asked him where he was at.
Damn it, man, did you get locked up? Because I ain't seen you in a couple of days. Hey, Chief.
Shit. You on your way home? Whoa. I'm gonna be going to pick my son up in a minute. Big ass. You didn't ask for it and it shows. Yeah, I like this. I gotta jump on here when you do this joint, see? What's that at? What time is that gonna be? 30? Or 1?
I'm gonna go live later.
Later. Yeah. I'm on there. I'm gonna jump on this one with you. Anyway, you do it. Yeah, but I felt like I try to stay around the same time for a minute and just see, you know what I mean? See what I go. But yeah, man, these KAMBOSOS ass, they pretty much sum this up. What I've been talking about, KAMBOSOS running out of time. June 4th, /5th can't come fast enough. That boy on borrowed time. He's gonna get his ass beat. Haney chasing greatness. We all know that. Took that little, that little slave contract. Did everything he said he was gonna do. Now that boy ain't got nowhere to go. Got to get in the ring with that man, and he gonna beat his ass. Slick Rick was good. Devin man was good. So he gonna beat ass.
Anybody see Daryl?
Daryl?
Yeah.
Deloach?
Oh, some money, man. To pay him.
Oh, you said you looking for him?
Yeah. G's looking for him too far. Yeah.
Daryl was up in here. Slick Rick, appreciate you. Daryl was up in here for a second. I could have swore he was earlier. But yeah, man, Tank public enemy number one. Because it's every time you turn around, somebody speaking on him. It's like, I guess that just goes to show you that they recognize that man's star power because they know what comes with bringing up his name, man. Like I said, ain't nothing wrong with calling him out, but just be realistic about it. Your promoter, like KEYSHAWN Davis, but your promoter not putting you in there after no fucking 5 fights with Tank. Stop. Don't even say nothing about Tank while you at it. Then, on top of that, don't allow your promoter to pimp you out and use you to play with the people. You're not going to Australia so you can face one of the winners of that fight. And if I'm wrong, then I'll be the first to say it. But right now, that just sounds like a load of shit, and it sounds like bullshit. Not really trying to put that nigga in there with no Devin Haney either, with no 5 fights. I just don't think that's something they trying to do. It wouldn't be smart. So don't overdo it, man. Just build yourself and continue to learn. Because from what I hear in that fight, and why I say hear, because I ain't see it all, I'll have to go look for some highlights and shit. I hear, dude gave you a little run for your money for a few of them rounds. So that just goes to show you that you're not where you think you at just yet. You gotta work. Allow yourself to get there. Yeah. KEYSHAWN Davis had mentioned it. Fighting Tank and shit. And I'm just like, man. And that's why Tank got to know it that last time. So every time he turn around, another whack boxer got his name in their mouth. And he right. They just won't stop with it. He say he want KEYSHAWN to fight Antoine too. So I'm telling you, they ain't trying to. I'm telling you, people can say what they want. I believe it when I see it. That dude is going to be a matchup nightmare, style-wise, mentality-wise. Man, he's smart.
Tank said, "Bud ain't gonna help you."
Yeah, facts. Bud ain't gonna help you.
That's what he said. He said, "Bud ain't gonna help you."
Yeah, and I think that's where they get their confidence from, because they know what Bud is and what level he at. So I think them sparring with him and learning from him, I think that gives them confidence, and rightfully so. It's cool, but if you don't like fighting on the inside, I forgot who brought that up earlier. I think that was St. Louis when he was in here. He said you could tell KEYSHAWN training with Bud because he don't like to fight on the inside, and that's the shit I'm saying. Like, when you got certain shit that you just not doing just yet, you got to be careful who you keep calling out, man. Because Gary Russell, Antoine gonna fight you in the inside. He could box you and he gonna get in your wheelhouse. He gonna make you fight, and that's what I'm saying. And that pressure, I think, is intelligent pressure and is educated. And when he on you, he not giving you a chance to think. It's kind of like how Earl do.
He like Earl Spence.
Yeah, they remove your ability to think, and they make you look bad. They force you to make adjustments that you might not be ready for, and then it might not work in your favor. You see what I'm saying? You gotta be able to fight, man. I'm telling you, when it's all said and done, because them two dudes are gonna fight. Spence got his style of doing it, Antoine got his, but it's very similar in terms of what they trying to accomplish, breaking you the fuck down. That's what it is.
That's why I say I don't think Boots is ready for Earl Spence yet, because the way that Earl Spence fights is similar to the way that Antoine fights. And that's how Antoine beat Boots 3 times in the amateur. He put the pressure on him. He didn't let him be able to box what Boots like to do. He liked to box. Antoine didn't allow him to box. He stayed with the pressure on him
because it's on YouTube. I did see one of them that Antoine won that one. The one I did see. And I'm telling you, I get it. That's what he do to people. And whether that's just naturally his style or he knew that's effective because he figured it out early, motherfuckers gonna be one to fight. And then it's like that pressure just kind of, it forces you to think faster. And if you're not good at that and thinking on the fly, because to some degree, like I said, with that matchup between Earl and Bud, for me, it's like you can't go into that fight with no game plan and just think you going, like, you know how sometimes fighters say, I'm gonna just go off of whatever it is he do. I don't think you could afford to do that. I think for both fighters, they need to come up with whatever game plan and strategy they think gonna work, and they need to be able to implement it come game time. And I think in spots or at times you might have to make adjustments or do shit on the fly. And I feel like that's cool, but for the most part, you're gonna have to have a game plan that you drew up, that you feel like it's gonna work, and you're gonna have to execute it. You can't afford to go in there blind and just think no game plan is gonna beat somebody that knows what they coming in there to do to you. You gotta know what you coming in there to do too. That's basically what I'm saying. You ain't no, like I always say, you ain't no getting caught with a clean shot and just saying, you know what, now we can fight. All right, bro, this ain't the streets. And that's why I think that's what niggas was saying with that street fighter mentality. That shit gonna get you beat up by a motherfucker that know once you come into him, you don't have to work for him. You gonna be honest. Now he ain't gotta go get you. So you gonna try to go fire? Good luck, bro. 75%. Get what I'm saying? You doing that for him. So now, and you don't fight in the inside, and you putting yourself in a position where he in your wheelhouse. Good luck, bro. Good luck with just becoming an inside fighter all in one night. Good luck with that shit, because I ain't been seeing it. So all I'm saying, I see tie up when you get up in there. That's what I see. Or I see a high guard and the niggas get some shots off. That's what I see. I don't see you fighting nobody in the inside. I don't see you working and doing no shit in the inside, bro. I don't see it. At 47, I don't see you using your legs and being as disciplined as you was in your game plan at 40, because you didn't always get clipped with one shot and then just, you know what I'm saying? You was going to get your get back, but you still seem more so to stick to your game plan. Whereas I think 47, maybe your approach you changed because you know the weight changed, and maybe you feel like at that weight you can't afford to move as much and you gotta be sitting down on the punches. You get what I'm saying? And maybe that's the case where you like, yo, I gotta hurt these dudes. They bigger, heavier, stronger, faster, whatever the case.
It's just natural when you're fighting a bigger guy, you gotta swing harder.
Mm-hmm. Break both his eye sockets and his ribs for that shit talk. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And it's like
fighting one-on-one, goddamn.
It's like, you know, people, we creatures of habit. You get what I'm saying? And it's like
put it up here with it.
Fight after fight after fight after fight. You've been having it your way, and you ain't been forced to move the way you was moving at 40. And as a result, I'm not saying you can't do it, you just don't do it. And I think if you all of a sudden start trying to do that in this fight, I think you could see you possibly be put in a situation, because he's going to close the distance, and at some point you're going to fight. It ain't like you're going to run. So it's like, man, that body work start, and I always say it, I noticed that with Spence. When it's early and you can still move or whatever, them shots be slipping in there single to either side, however he, you know, whatever opening present itself. And as that fight just go, he started that shit go from single to combinations to your body and mixing it up top, and then it's like good luck with slowing him down. He like a snowball going downhill. It's like, you know what I mean? You just keep gaining momentum, and it's like if you can't hit him with something to stop him, it's like, what you gonna do? Considering the fact that he's accurate as well. He's not just throwing punches blindly like one of those dudes with a high work rate, but he's accurate with it. So, you know, he make his shits count. So you figure if he could land 40, 45, 50% of his power shots, you in trouble, man. You're in trouble. Why none of the Bull Mac got on the inside? That's what I'm saying. And this is not taking that from him. I'm just saying, I'm gonna keep saying that I'm glad somebody made that comparison about him being like Tim Duncan, because I thought that was cool. It was fitting. That shit was accurate. When you watch Tim Duncan play, he barely show emotion. There's no flash. There's no flare. It's just effective, and it generate results. Earl Spence from the outside looking in, and you probably a boxer, so you feeling like, man, I could deal with that. I deal with that. Shit ain't fast. He don't hit that hard. You probably like, man, that shit ain't even that serious. His jab, it ain't that fast. Then you get in there and realize he do everything at a high level. It just be too late for you. That's not the dude to underestimate. Don't give me that basic shit. Basic my ass. No, that's fundamental and technically sound. That's not. Yeah, is he good at doing the basics? Hell yeah. That's what make him that good to me. He disciplined and his game plan and his fight style to me, Earl, is about results, yo. Putting out a game plan, getting results. I'm gonna work off my jab. I'm gonna fuck your body up because I know once I do that, you're gonna be more stationary. You're gonna take some air out your tires, and then you're gonna be there to be hit. Just that simple. You know what he's coming in there to do. It's just that simple.
You know what the fuck going on.
Yep.
So it's like, man, that shit just a tough fucking, like, you know, style and strategy to deal with. And it's not mindless and like brainless. He ain't just coming in there like some, you know what I mean, big ogre motherfucker that's just like, I'm just throwing punches. Like, nah, that shit educated and it's with intent. Like, you know what I'm saying? He know, like I say, he just know what he want to do, and it's hard to stop him from doing it, especially once that engine start going. Shit be crazy. No flash, no flare, just results. That's what I call it. Fuck around, make a video about that and put some clips together just showing this shit, man. I'm telling you. But fuck around and do one. That's that he is Mr. Fundamental and technical as well. So that I think that should take him places that people gonna always underestimate. Because he know the bait, going to the body. Something as simple as going to the body. Think about how many fighters don't do that. Think about how many of them got power, but they headhunt, and how much better that'd be if they mixed it up. We see this shit all the time, and I think that's why he always gonna win, because he's smart. He understand that value, man. Get that body, man. It's not simple. I mean, it's not complicated. It ain't super tricky. No, I'm gonna cut the ring off. I'm not following you around this bitch. I'm gonna cut it off. Form you, and I'm gonna make you fight. I'm gonna fuck your body up, and if you can't deal with it, good luck. A lot of motherfuckers ain't gonna be able to deal with it. Bud got popped like Bud, a lot better. He can crack. I like Spence too. Both of them are great. To see that fight, yeah. That's all. One thing I'm gonna keep saying: it take two great fighters. The fight is what it is, because both fighters are not. More complete. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really start from wherever you want to start and just run it all down, asking, can Bud do this? Can Spence do this? Can Crawford do that? You're going to be checking pretty much every box, but it's probably be a couple boxes that'll be unchecked for Bud, if you're being fair, based off shit that you just really haven't seen. You haven't seen him be in the inside. And that's I think that's such a big deal, because we know at some point Spence is going to force you to do exactly that. And if you can't do it, you're in trouble. You're not going to stand on the outside and just let you be cute. And that's why I said his pressure is effective and it's smart. And it's like, it allow you to think. Like, I swear that thinking about the fight over and how that shit played out, I know Ugas just got to a point where he was like, I got to just put the high guard up and just see if I could figure out. Remember, he was pushing them all. He was like, everything I try to do, whether it's me trying to move or boxing move or, you know what I mean, whatever, push this dude, he won't get out my face. And I know that shit just was mentally draining, and look how he just shelled up for that moment and just said, fuck it. Like, yo, I gotta figure this out. Maybe the next round I'll figure it out. But that one, he just he submitted, and he, like, to the pressure, he just said, man, fuck it. And you just start welling on it. Those people just want to see that flashy stuff. Yeah, and that's he's just the epitome of no flash, no flare, just result. And that's really that's how he approached the fight. Got time to be playing with nobody. I'm not trying to be super tricky. Nah, I know what I want to do. You can't stop my jab. If I could land this jab early and often, you gonna have a problem, your eye gonna have a problem, and once them body shots start coming, your body and your ribs potentially gonna have some problems. So it's like, pick your poison. That's why I say, like, when you start checking out them lists and start asking what is it they can and can't do, when I think of it, you can't tell me it ain't nothing Spence can't do, in my honest opinion. And I think he just the balance that he possessed as a fighter is just overlooked. And I think that's the best way. They don't do nothing flash, nothing. It's just effective and it's strong. And like when you got a motherfucker that know what they want to do in there, they gonna do it. And that's just what you see. Get in there and do exactly what he want to do. And I've seen him do this more times than not. And then, again, it's just gonna be hard to stop that. Can't do it. Looking out about to beat one of the best drivers in boxing today. You got for him, yeah. I think you let certain people tell her they think Bug got a better jab. I just think that's being a fan. If we being honest, that's just being a fan. If you think that, I mean, but then again, you can have your opinion. But if we really being honest, it's not only Spence jab, it's that he know how to double it and triple it up. Like I remember Ugas tried to push him off at one point during the fight, and Earl jumped right back on him and threw like 2-3 jabs, like straight, like just to, you know what I mean, keep working and working. I'm like, yo, and it's effective. It's like a get you drunk kind of jab. Like you ain't got to be knocked out, but you're gonna be damaged from it. You're gonna wear that damage, man. And if you start trying to protect that eye, you know this Mr. Body Snatcher himself. He's going for that body next. I told everybody Spence gonna win. You know what I mean? Enemies I made just by saying the truth. Yeah, that's crazy. And that's you're not a real fan of the sport if you get mad at somebody's opinion like that. You know what I mean? Something like that. Just damn it, that I ain't okay. All Bug got it. It's a puncher's chance. That's all. That's all Bug looked like putting on a little meat in his face. You got a powerful J. That jab it get you drunk. It'll do you in. Don't knock him out. He ain't winning. He's got a better resume. Now that's a fact. Better resume. He been challenged more. Better competition. He fought. I can't stress it enough. He fought 3 champions and took all their belts. You know what I'm saying? So like I said, it seemed like Bud at one point was content with good paydays but mediocre opponents. You know what I'm saying? He was comfortable with that. And he accepted it to some degree. I can see Bud trying to pop shot, move and counter. Pop try to keep Spencer's work rate down. Otherwise, he's gonna have to dog it out. Yeah, I'm interested to see what their approach is. You know what I'm saying? Like, is you gonna try to be the 140 Bud for a minute and be using your legs to try to keep him on the outside? But like I said, I mean, they think this dude hits so hard, and I just don't. Spence to jab away, yeah, and it's like he got the better jab. And it's timing as well. That's what. So whatever y'all think Bud got over him in speed, he's gonna make up for in time. I just truly believe that it's gonna be a fight. It's for real. It ain't gonna be easy for neither one of them dudes. But you know what I mean? I'm just comfortable enough to roll with my man and not straddle the fence. I'm not doing that no more. If I think somebody gonna win, then it is what it is. I'm not gonna be half-assed about it. And I ain't gonna sound indecisive about it. I'm confident that he could win. We're gonna have to ask you some questions at the end of the day. Time is ticking in for the 11th hour. He got an injury. What the fuck I want to do? Beats fight injured? God is where if he's smart, he definitely going to acknowledge the fact that that's going to be the toughest fight of his life. Care what he think it is. In my honest opinion, win, lose, or draw, he's going to be in the toughest fight of his life. See that Kenny Bailey can be the ref. I'm not going to stay in the way in most big fights. Yeah, he do sometimes. I'm trying to think, it's another referee that not Kenny Bayless, is another one. Could be the dude Steve. What about Steve Willis? You like crazy eyes, Steve Willis? Well, will be the easiest fucking suspense. That better not play out like that. That'd be fucking crazy, yo. That, you know what I mean? People gonna start losing friends if it happened too crazy, yo. I'm telling you, yo. The way people be riding for this dude, he done blamed y'all for the fight not happening. Y'all still be up here nut hugging and going to war for him. We're like, yo, we ain't even saying we don't like him. We just don't like the moves. That's a totally different thing. Totally different thing. Like I keep saying, man, I watched a lot of fights from that dude and got a lot of enjoyment out of watching him beat people ass. But I think the buck stops with the truth, man. I really do. So, I mean, it'd be easy fight. That shit gonna be crazy if it is, yo. Especially, you know what's gonna be real fucking like truth serum is like this power that I think they thinking he got. To just hurt any and everybody like that. I think when they see that it don't do what they think it was gonna do, they're gonna start being worried. They're gonna get nervous. Man, that's the thing with the boy. Run through him. Yeah, nah, it's real shit. Like that Harvey Doc ref, he gives clear instructions and he lets the guy fight. Yeah, Harvey Doc was cool too. Steve Willis be letting your ass fight. He be into that motherfucker. He be a fan and a referee at the same time. I no longer gotta ask the question like if motherfuckers be entertained. Like he showed me, I was motherfuckers still humans because he be enjoying that action. That motherfucker be letting motherfuckers beat each other ass. He likes seeing a good one. Big ass eyes be wide open watching motherfuckers go to war. That shit crazy. Man, yeah, man, I'm about to wrap up anyway, man. I appreciate all y'all for sliding through, kicking it with your boy. You know, I think I'm gonna be back around this time, around 11:30, 12 tomorrow too. Try to stay in this time slot. And, see where it go from there. Crazy, I be watching more than a fight. Yeah, for real, you be waiting to see his reaction and shit. He be oohing and ahhing during a live fight, and it's crazy that as much as he be into the fight, one thing I can say, he don't let it affect, you know, how he do the fight. Like he's pretty fair. I don't think he get on nobody there. So yeah, you get him or Harvey Doc. I think that was the other name I was thinking about too, because it wasn't Richard Still. I think he retired as a referee. I think he did anyway. I've been seeing shit. Shout out to the ladies too. They've been getting I've been seeing some female referees too. I think that's dope. And they be good ones. I think that was cool. But damn sure we don't have enough ass to he said, yeah. I'm telling you, if that punching power don't affect him the way they think it is, shit, man, they gonna be panicking during the fight. I'm telling you. You gotta stop banking on that, man. You gotta think, man. Got Benavidez out of there, that one-legged dude. It took him 12 rounds, man. Remember that. Remember that fight. So, he wasn't just blasting him and hitting him with any and everything, hurting him. He just ain't half the fighter earlier. It's no disrespect to him, but it is what it is. He just ain't that guy. Anyway, man, I'm about to get up out of here so I could go get the little man from school. Appreciate all y'all stopping through, man. I'll be on around this time tomorrow, 11:30, 12. Like I said, y'all free, y'all come back and chop it up with your boy D Freak T. Y'all still there?
Yeah. I'm here.
I'm gonna jump on your joint too. I see you going. About to go live too, right?
Yeah. Are you still live right now?
Yeah, I'm about to end this joint, go pick up the little man.
I'm thinking we're in the back like a motherfucker.
Oh shit, nah, it's all good. Shit, I think we had a good cook up, good convo today, man. I'm gonna cook something up again for tomorrow, man. We're gonna find something good to talk about. I'm gonna look into start using some more clips though for like entertainment purposes. Little clips to, you know, content related to whatever it is we talking about. Let's see how that work out. If I can find some shit, get people's shit to watch. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Go get the little man. Appreciate everybody for stopping through. You know, again, I'll be here this time tomorrow, 11:30, 12 for sure. Try to keep it at 11:30 and, you know, rock from there. So, T, I'll definitely catch you over there at the tea house. Everybody else, D Free, appreciate you for stopping through, my bro. T, appreciate you, K Savoy. J Dixon, appreciate you, bro. Yeah, free tomorrow. Your boy will be here around 11:30 in the morning, 12. Jose Richard still was the referee, sold out. Charlie, 2 seconds left. Yeah, he was. Fuck Richard Steele then, Jose. Yeah, you're right. Fuck Richard Steele. Yeah, but I don't think I was. I think it was Harvey Doc. I was thinking of. I just couldn't think of the name. Or him or Steve Willis. Man, but that's all I got for today, fellas, man. Y'all, like I said, man, it's gonna be my time slot. So, man, y'all free, y'all come kick it with me, man. We're gonna chop it up tomorrow, man. We're gonna have another good live, man. I'm gonna try to stay in this time, like I said. We're gonna rock out. And my boys, T, I'll catch you.
Use your platform.
You already know, man. And this is mi casa, es su casa, as they say it. You know, I'm gonna catch you over there at the tea house. Everybody still in the chat. If y'all ain't smashed that like button, do it.
Chris named that junk tea house too, by the way, Chris.
Yes, sir. Smash that like button for your boy, and I'll see y'all on the next one. I'm out. Peace.